Tony Fuentes, Scott Marlowe here at Harold C. Johnson Gymnasium here in Parsons, Kansas. Parsons High School, as the Lady Vikings are getting ready to start their season tonight against the Lady Trojans of Girard. And the Lady Vikings had a very promising year last year, Scott. They started off 10-3 and then lost their last 8 games. So, but we are in the Wes Kroll coaching. Very first time head coaching for Wes Kroll. So
yeah, I'm sure he's excited.
And I look for Wes to be here for a while. I don't see him leaving. And his dad coached here for a long time on the boys and the girls side. I think it's a great opportunity for Wes, and he's got a team that brings back 2 starters. You got Alex Stoneberger, Braylon Hinman-Mitchell, but then you have a couple of girls that played a lot of minutes 2 years ago, didn't play last year. In Cadence Ball and Sayla Ray. And then you've got a couple of new incoming freshmen that are going to play in the mix. You've got Heidi Schultz and Ayanna Robertson. So it's going to be a different year. You got a couple of players that were here last year that was used to Coach Scheibe's system, and then you got a couple of girls that have been out for a year, and then you got a couple new freshmen. So I think it might take a little time this season to kind of get their bearings, to kind of see where they're going to go. But I think the future's bright on the ladies' side of the basketball court.
Yeah, it's an interesting mix. It really is. A couple of girls sitting out last year, now coming back to play this season. And a little bit before we went on the air, we mentioned and noticed in the rosters just 2 seniors for each ball club.
Yep.
So not a ton of experience as far as senior leadership goes, but there's going to be some players that have played a lot of minutes, obviously. And you mentioned Wes in his first years as head coach, and I got to tell you, we'll go ahead and mention it now. The shot clock has arrived at the high school level. We'll be seeing a 35-second shot clock for the first time when we tip off here tonight. And I got to tell you, I think that would drive Mike Kroll crazy. he was big on 5, 6, 7 passes every possession, and you might be able to do that on the boys' side in 35 seconds. Girls basketball a little bit slower paced, and I don't think they could get that many passes. Love us. It'll be something for you and I to keep an eye on
100%.
that we've never had to, and obviously the coaches, and most importantly the players. None of them, other than like at the Jamboree, dealt with the shot clock before. So it'll just be something for everybody to get used to, and it'll certainly come. It will change the game for sure.
I think what will definitely change the game is whenever you get a big lead, you're not going to be able to stall like you had in the past. I can remember times where you'd play keep away out here at mid-court for 20, 30 set games, and you're not going to be able to do that. So I think it should keep games closer if the teams are more equally matched. And I see tonight's matchup as a pretty equal matchup. I know the Lady Vikes went to Girard last year and won, and it was kind of one of those wins where I think both teams were kind of surprised, because I feel like Girard had quite and were pretty heavy on the the bigger girls down low, and they just didn't weren't successful against us for some reason, and we pulled out the win. But of course, we had the 3-point shooters last year, whereas this year we really don't know. Sayla Ray was definitely a good 3-point shooter. That run they made it to state 2 years ago. We'll see if she's still got that shot as this season comes along. And Braylon Hinman-Mitchell, I know, can knock it down from the outsides as well as Alex Stoneberger. So it'll be interesting to see how it goes. And my guess is it's going to be a slow start, but that's just they played 3 4-minute quarters. The girls' side did against Coffeyville and Independence at the Jamboree Tuesday, and we scored some points. And but I did notice some of the girls were really struggling getting up and down the court. You know, just I don't know if it's just lack of, you know, running or whatever. But, you know, early in the season, it's going to be a little bit tougher, and you're going to have to rely on the bench to get to, you know, some extra players in there to give them a breather. So we'll see how it goes. And I see Terry Draper here as well. She played a lot of minutes at the Jamboree on Tuesday, and so did Michaela Farrow Fowler. I believe that's her last name. She played quite a few minutes down there. So, you know, it'll be interesting to see how Wes subs the girls in and out, and what he decides to do. It looks like he's going to start senior Sayla Ray, sophomore Alex Stoneberger, junior Braylon Hinman Mitchell, junior Cadence Ball, and freshman Ayanna Robertson. So Ayanna Robertson, Scott,
she's an athlete.
You know, I went and watched her play volleyball. You know, there was people who was telling me, like, you know, hey, you have to see this freshman girl jump. And she could jump over the net and spike it. And she played varsity volleyball all year and was very impressive. I came and watched 2 different times, and I was thoroughly impressed. And then at the Jamboree, she leaped for a rebound, Scott, and she was 8 to 10 inches above everybody to get the rebound. And it's noticeable whenever you have that.
Yeah.
So we have the national anthem. Let's take a 2-minute break, and we'll come back for Viking basketball. 2-minute break. Listen to Viking basketball on V93.
With many years of combined experience, Eye Care Associates of Parsons has set the framework in providing comprehensive eye health examinations for all ages and routine vision care for families throughout the 4-state area. Our optometrists and staff provide remarkable care with state-of-the-art technology to help with diagnosis and management of eye health conditions. Give us a call or visit our website to schedule your next eye exam. Eye Care Associates of Parsons. Experience modern eye care.
Life is about movement, and the human body is like any high-performance machine. When miles add up, parts wear down, and that's when pain begins, and here's where it ends. At Labette Health, our national orthopedic and sports medicine surgeons use advanced techniques to reduce recovery times and relieve pain for miles to come. Feel like new again at Labette Health in Parsons, Kansas. For more information, go to labettehealth.com.
Bowen Pharmacy supports the Parsons Vikings here, and here, and here. It's our goal to keep you covered. At Bowen Pharmacy, we give no excuses for you not to make it to the game. And it's always a great day to be a Viking.
At Labette Community College, we're passionate about medicine and compassionate about
Parsons Vikings, junior, number 1, for the Trojans, sophomore, number 12, Kennedy Keller. And for the Vikings,
Labette Community College is meeting the need for an increased demand in qualified radiographers.
Welcome back
Our
to
radiography
Harold C.
students
Johnson,
will train
Jim
on the
Daisy,
latest
Matt
technology.
I wanted
here
to
with you,
be able to go
and they are
into
doing
a
the
career where I could help
starters
people.
for
And
the
if you're going to go into that
Gerard
field
and
in this
the
part
Lady
of the
Vikes.
4-state area, LCC is the only place to come.
Lady
Tuition is
Trojans
nearly
are
half
gonna
the cost
start
of
Maddie Coaster, Kennedy Keller, Jariah Adolph,
for the Trojans, junior, number 23,
and
Erica Bowman.
Erica Boatman, and also Carson O'Rand. So the Vikings starting one senior, 2 juniors, 1 sophomore, 1 freshman. And the Girard Lady Trojans are starting a senior, 2 sophomores, and 2 juniors. So it'll be interesting just to see how this game goes, Scott. You know, when you got a new coach and a couple of freshmen that are going to play quite a few minutes, it's definitely going to be interesting to see.
Yeah, and that first game of the year, I mean, even the seniors will have some jitters.
Yeah.
It's just how it is. And it's 32 minutes, that's a lot of basketball. But, man, sometimes those first 4 or 5 minutes, you want to come out and at least hold your own, because if one team comes out hot and the other team comes out nervous and making a lot of mistakes, things can get out of hand pretty quickly.
Yeah, I definitely agree with you there. So it'll be O'Rand. No, it's Maddie Coaster jumping against Ayanna Robertson. And it goes to Girard. Boatman with it. Boatman gets it to Keller. Back out to Coaster. Now O'Rand with it up top. Got a 2-3 zone defense, or is that 2-1-2? Scott?
I'm still trying to figure out.
Boatman with the basket. Eric Jr. with the first basket.
It may have been some sort of hybrid zone. We'll take a closer look.
Now Hinman Mitchell gets it to Robertson. Robertson tries to drive, loses it. It's on the floor. Stoneberger picks it up. Now Hinman Mitchell has it. Now she lost it. Here comes O'Rand. O'Rand takes it all the way and scores it. So Carson O'Rand with her first basket. 4-0 Lady Trojans in the first minute. Braylon Hinman Mitchell with it. Guarded by O'Rand. Nearly loses it. Now she takes it in and no call. And here comes Jariah Adolph. Gets it down to Boatman. No good. And the rebound goes to Ball. Cadence Ball wants to go coast to coast. Throws it up and in. Cadence Ball with the first basket for the Lady Vikes of the season. And she's going to go to the line to shoot a free throw here as she was fouled going to the basket. 6:38 to play, first quarter. Lady Vikes trail 4-2. Cadence Ball can cut that in half here. Ball free throw is good. So Cadence Ball now with 3 points. 4-3 Trojans over the Lady Vikes. Now O'Rand to bring it up the court. And looks like a travel there. Sure enough, Coaster traveled with it. So Lady Vikes get the ball back here. After being down 4-0, Lady Vikes can take the lead here on this trip. Hinman Mitchell to inbounds. Gets it into Stoneberger. Back to Hinman Mitchell. She wants to drive and lost it, but Ball picks it up. Now she lost it. Kennedy Keller with it. Keller going the other way. Gets it quickly up court to Coaster. Underneath and scores it. Madison Coaster with her first basket. 6-3 Lady Trojans. 6:09 and counting first quarter. And still here at midcourt, O'Rand in for the layup, and it's good. With 4 points, 8-3 now Lady Trojans.
Yeah, they're doing a little trap out at half court, Tony, and it's giving the Lady Vikes some issues. 3 early turnovers, but yeah, that kind of goes with those jitters too. I mentioned, you never know what defense the opponent is going to throw at you, and
settle down and maybe try to run a play. I think they're just trying to force it into the paint just a little too much.
Yep.
And getting out of control, and that's what's caused a couple of the turnovers here in the early going. 5:59 to play first quarter. 8-3 Lady Trojans. The Lady Vikes with the possession arrow here, and they will inbounds in the backcourt. Stoneberger to inbounds. She's going to get it in to Hinman Mitchell. Braylon guarded by O'Rand. And O'Rand just takes it from her. So Lady Vikes should get the ball down the court last year with a point guard, so that might be something they need to work on here. And now Coaster backs up to the basket and scores it. 10-3 now, Lady Trojans. Here comes Alex Stoneberger. 5:31 and counting, first quarter. Lady Vikes trail by 7. Hinman Mitchell gonna need some help. She lost O'Rand again. I think that's the third or fourth steal by O'Rand. And now Kennedy Keller wants to score it. She gets her first basket, 12-3 now.
6 out of 7 from the field for Girard.
Yep, another call, timeout by Coach Kroll, as he's just trying to get the girls settled down here. So in the early going, Scott, I think it's just, like you said, it's just a little bit of jitters. And Girard's just taking advantage of the easy buckets. They really have had, I'd say 5 of the 6 buckets have been layups.
I'd like to see the Lady Vikes do more passing and less dribbling.
Yeah.
Because, Rand's already got 3 steals at least, and we're up to unofficially 5 turnovers for the Lady Vikes, and we haven't even played 3 minutes yet. And I know that's been an issue at times over the years for the Lady Vikes. And, Girard, credit them, and, Coach Herlocker's been, this isn't his first rodeo. He's been around for a few years.
He's
been
doing it for a while.
If you have a weakness, they're going to exploit it. But, 12-3, not where you want to be, but the good news is we got a ton of time left, 5:09 to go in the first period. And
yep.
Lady Vikes need to, have better ball movement, and, they have some girls that can shoot, You get your shooters open and get them some good looks.
Yep. Hinman Mitchell takes a break. Heidi Schultz checks in for the first time. She's also a freshman. So out of bounds, Lady Vikes do maintain possession. Stoneberger needs to get it into somebody. Gets it into Cadence Ball. And now she nearly loses it. Kennedy Keller knocks it out of bounds though.
We talked about this a lot last year, Tony. When you have a defense playing this aggressively, you just really kind of have to go into attack mode against it. Don't give them a chance to trap.
Yep. Lady Vikes are, you can see they're a little out of sorts here. They're just kind of getting frustrated. The Lady Trojans coming up trying to double and keep knocking it out of bounds. Braylon Hinman Mitchell checks back in. Checks in for Stoneberger. So Hinman Mitchell needs help. Gets it in the ball. Back to Hinman Mitchell. Yep, and she lost it again. O'Rand with another steal. And now Hinman Mitchell gets it back. Gets it up front. Cadence Ball. Ball turned around and is fouled. So Cadence Ball will go to the line. The foul is called on Kennedy Keller. That's her first. So Cadence Ball, the only Viking to score so far, will go to the line to shoot 2 here. First one's up and good. So 12-4, 4:42 to play first quarter. Cadence Ball has 1 more free throw coming.
Lady Vikes have some girls who can score, Tony. They're just going to have to figure out how to get into some rhythm on the offensive end.
And Cadence Ball knocks down both free throws, so 5 points now for Cadence. They take that point off the board, though, Scott. Must have been a lane violation. Cadence made the basket, but somebody was over the line. And Lady Trojans turn it over. So Braylon will inbound. She needs to get it up. Somebody needs to come bring the ball down. Yeah, I don't think Sailor Ray's really touched the ball.
Yeah, and that's disturbing. She's a good basketball player. Might be the best outside shooter on the team this year.
Yep. But yeah, she's going to definitely need to get some open looks. And she's got it now. Sayla to the basket, missed the shot, but is fouled. And I believe it's by Boatman.
Sorry, Tony, that's just what we talked about. If the defense is going to be aggressive, the offense has to be aggressive. And honestly, with a shot clock implemented this year, there is absolutely no reason not to be aggressive because
It's good. So now it's 12-5. And Boatman picked up her second foul, and she's the big defensive presence down low.
Oh, that's another lane violation.
Was that on us or them?
Yep. That's on us. That's 2 points wiped out.
Wow.
So maybe some of those early season jitters we talked about,
Yep.
Tony.
Yep, should be 12-7. Instead, it's 12-5. Yep, here's O'Rand. Gets it to Boatman in the paint. Boatman scores it. I'd say Boatman's their main scorer down low, Scott.
Yeah, she's tough.
Lady Vikes do need to take it at her so they can get her in foul trouble. And Alex Stoneberger for three. She knocks it down. 14-8. Lady Vikes trail by 6, 3:56 and counting first quarter. And a three-pointer on the way for the Lady Trojans. Adolph hits a three. 17-8, 9-point advantage now. And the Lady Vikes turn it over. And O'Rand gets it down to Boatman. Boatman in the paint, scores it.
Tony,
Yeah.
they are shooting 90%, and they've had a lot of high percentage shots.
Wow. So 19-8, Trojans by 11. Sayla Ray with it, knocked out of bounds by Kennedy Keller. Coaster checks back in. Boatman checks out. Bailey Walker checks in for the first time for the Lady Trojans, as does Marley Sisney. Lady Vikes will maintain possession under their own basket. Hinman Mitchell to inbounds. Yeah, really haven't even looked to get it to Ayanna Robertson. It's been tough to get it to anywhere down low. And now Cadence Ball for three, no good. Rebounded by Walker. And now stolen by Cadence Ball. Gets it to Stoneberger. Now Sayla Ray is fouled by O'Rand.
Yeah, Lady Vikes just need to weather the storm here, Tony. Gerard shooting lights out, several turnovers by the Lady Vikes. They've ripped themselves out of 2 points with lane violations.
Yep.
But I just get a sense they're starting to get into a little bit better flow here.
Sayla back to ball. Now Hinman gonna say she traveled. I'm not so sure she took steps there, but
Yeah, I'm not sure either on that.
and Michaela Farrow-Getman checks in for the Lady Vikes for the first time. O'Rand to bring it up. She's guarded by Sayla Ray. Now Coaster. Coaster gets to the paint, gets it to Walker. Near steal. Now back up top and short on the three-pointer. But Walker with the offensive board and then gets fouled, I believe, by Sayla Ray. We'll see.
That's tough. They finally missed one, but Lady Trojans sneak in for the offensive rebound.
Foul was called on Cadence Ball. That's her first. Walker's first free throw is good. So Bailey Walker checks in, scores pretty much immediately. And second free throw, no good, but rebounded by Coaster. They're going to say a hold on. Let's see who they got. Farrow-Getman gets the foul. So Lady Trojans the inbounds underneath their own basket. And Coaster throws it up and in. 6 points now for her. And now a 14-point lead at 22-8. Lady Vikes. Now back on the offense. Ball gets it to Sayla Ray. Cadence Ball thought about the three. Back to Heath. And gets position. And gets fouled. Foul is called on Marley Sisney. That'll be her first. So Cadence is officially 2 for 3 from the line, but she made all three. And she makes this one. I'm guessing that goes as a missed free throw, Scott.
That's how I'm marking it down. I would assume so.
Every free throw has went through for the Lady Vikes, so that's a great sign. 22-10. 2:12 to play first quarter. Keller with it. Gets it to Coaster. Down low to Adolph, and Adolph scores it. Jariah Adolph now with 5 points. 24-10. Lady Trojans lead the Lady Vikes by 14. Farrell Getman gets blocked by Walker. Now Walker brings it up the court and nearly throws it away. And now fight for the ball. They're going to call jump ball. And Lady Vikes will get the possession on the jump ball arrow.
Yeah, I've been impressed with Girard. They've been very efficient. I mean, 24 points in the first quarter is a lot for a high school girls team. There's still a minute 44 to go. They're shooting 9. Check that, 11 for 13.
Wow. That's pretty solid. Sayla Ray with it. It's him and Mitchell. Now Stoneberger with it. Shot clock wasn't running. Now they get it in. Cadence Ball with it. Guarded by Sisney. Hinman Mitchell back to Stoneberger. Back to Ball. Cadence, nice spin move. There's nowhere to go with it. Throws it up. Yeah, I don't think Ayanna Robertson has had a really much of a touch to even have a chance to shoot it yet.
Nope, not yet.
And there's Sisney down low. I thought that was going to be a travel, but they're going to call a foul. Sayla Ray picks up her first.
Back in the game for the Lady Vikes, number 2, Heidi Schultz.
Heidi Schultz checking back in for the Lady Vikes. And now Adolph missed shot, and Ayanna Robertson with a nice rebound and needs help. And it is stolen by Keller. Now missed shot by the Lady Trojans. Heidi Schultz with it. And she is fouled. So the visiting team now with 6 fouls.
Fouls on number 25, August Mooneyham. Her first, team 6.
But with,
Not sure
with the new rules, isn't that shooting
that's
after
right.
5?
After 5. I forgot about that.
Yeah.
Yep.
So Heidi Schultz will go to the line.
5 fouls per quarter as opposed to 7 fouls
Yep.
and a half.
Schultz, first free throw is no good. So Heidi Schultz, the freshman, will have one more. Second one is good. So 24-11. 50 seconds of counting to go, first quarter. Keller threw it away. Hinman Mitchell gets it to Stoneberger.
So, and that's going to be that they're having some shot clock issues, and that'll be a problem too. As you know, it's just brand new for everybody.
Yep. So. Yep. Shot clock. Sometimes they got to reset. And here comes Stoneberger with it. Kicks it back to Cadence Ball. Cadence gets to the top of the key, gets it back to Hinman Mitchell. Stoneberger needs some help, kicks it back out. 12 seconds on the shot clock. Heidi Schultz for 3, and she's fouled. So she's going to shoot 3 free throws.
And boy, that's been the one bright spot, Tony, here in the first quarter has been the free throw shooting of the Lady Vikes. We mentioned, unfortunately, 2 of those made free throws taken off the board due to lane violations. But Lady Vikes have been very solid at the free throw line.
Heidi Schultz first free throw is no good. She'll still have 2 more because she was fouled on a 3-pointer. Boatman will check back in for the Lady Trojans. She did have those 2 early fouls. Second free throw is just off the mark. Third free throw is up and good. So Heidi Schultz now with 2 points. 24-12. Down to 10 seconds to go here in the first quarter. Adolph with it. Guarded by Stoneberger. Kicks it out. Coaster for 3, and she buries it. So Madison Coaster with 9 points in the first quarter. And the Lady Trojans lead 27-12. Let's take a 30-second break. You're listening to Viking Basketball on V93.
Life is about movement, and the human body is like any high-performance machine. When miles add up, parts wear down, and that's when pain begins, and here's where it ends. At Labette Health, recognized orthopedic and sports medicine surgeons use advanced techniques to reduce recovery times and relieve pain for miles to come. Feel like new again at Labette Health in Parsons, Kansas. For more information, go to labettehealth.com.
Welcome back to Harold C. Johnson Gymnasium, Parsons High School. Tony Fuentes, Scott Marlowe, and the Lady Vikes through the first quarter trail 27-12. So kind of what we talked about. Definitely going to be some jitters. But as that quarter went on, I felt like they got more comfortable on the offensive side.
Yeah,
I think if they settle down, they'll be fine.
They did a great job getting to the free throw line. 12 free throws shot in the first quarter for the Lady Vikes, but Girard, 75% from the field in that first quarter, 12 out of 16.
Yep. Kennedy Keller with it. Gets it to Boatman, gets it to go. So Erica Boatman now with 8 points. And now Braylon Hinman gets under the basket. Thought it was going to go, but missed it, but she's going to go to the line.
Because the official under the basket missed that push right in Braylon's back, but fortunately the other official saw it.
Braylon's first free throw is up and just in and out. Braylon will have one more. 29-12, 7:39 to play second quarter. Second free throw is also off the mark. Boatman with the rebound. Gets it to Coaster. Coaster pulls it back out to Oran. Oran gets it back to Coaster. Now to Adolph. Boatman for 3, no good. Rebound by Oran though. So offensive rebound by Lady Trojans. Adolph gets it down low. Kennedy Keller missed the layup. Stoneberger to bring it up. And back to Hinman Mitchell. Braylon gets it to Alex. Stoneberger gets it back to Cadence Ball. Gets a touch here. She's going to shoot an outside shot, no good. Nice save by Stoneberger, but it goes to Lady Trojans. Here comes the Lady Trojans. Now Coaster. Madison Coaster now with double digits. She's at 11. Sayla Ray with it in the paint. Oh, she was fouled, I thought, by Bowman, but they didn't call anything. There goes Oran. Oran left side scores it. So Carson Oran now with 6 points. as the lead stretches 20 to 21 points, 33-12, 6:18 to play second quarter.
Bowen Pharmacy supports the Parsons Vikings here and here and here. It's our goal to keep you covered. At Bowen Pharmacy, we give no excuses for you not to make it to the game. And it's always a great day to be a Viking.
These freshman girls, the urgency to, move and get to the ball. I mean, I think Ayanna Robertson's definitely going to have some highlights in her future, but right now it's stagnant. There's really nothing. I think she's just kind of out of sorts down there.
Yeah.
She doesn't really know what to do.
And I would imagine as the season progresses, we're going to start seeing some lob plays, for
Yep.
kind of like with Hinman last few years.
Yep.
Because if she can jump out of the gym, which I know she can.
Now another turnover by the Lady Vikes.
Turnover number 10.
Oran with it up top, directing traffic. Gets to Boatman. Boatman puts it on the floor and scores it. Erica Boatman now with double digits. They got 2 scores in double digits already at the 5:51 mark of the second quarter. Stoneberger. And foul by Boatman. That's kind of a silly foul there. You're a long ways from the basket, and that's her third.
Yeah, that kind of like, why?
Yep. So Walker's going to check back in at the next
late.
whistle. So if we can get it inside and get another foul on Boatman here, get a cheap one, that'd be nice right here. Boatman let her just go right by her. Stoneberger scored it.
That was a smart move by Stoneberger.
Yep, just took it right at Boatman. Knows she has 3 fouls. And there's Oran, kicks it out. Coaster for 3. Now, Madison Coaster now with 14 points. Leading all scorers. Heidi Schultz to bring it up for the Lady Vikes. Schultz not afraid to bring the ball up the court. That's
impressive for a freshman.
Yep.
Yeah, 17 made field goals by Gerard with over 5 minutes to go in the first half.
So
That's just
17
incredible.
to R3.
Yes.
Yeah. So Sisney will check in for the Lady Trojans. Hinman Mitchell to inbounds it, gets it into Stoneberger. Back to Hinman Mitchell. She's taking it straight at the basket. Barely missed it, gets her own rebound, and now she is fouled, I believe, by Walker. Let's see who they get. Might be Coaster. Yep, Madison Coaster picks up her first. 5:07 play, second quarter, 38-14. Braylon Hinman Mitchell at the line to shoot 2. Braylon's first one is no good.
Well, they've cooled off at the free throw line, Tony, but that's their 15th attempt. So that's a good sign going forward.
Yeah,
if you can get to
I
the line
agree.
that many times.
Second free throw is also no good. Kennedy Keller to bring it up for the Lady Trojans. Adolph over to Sisney. Back to Adolph. Adolph drives the lane. Layup's good. Shariah Adolph now with 7 points. Stoneberger gets to Hinman Mitchell. Back to Stoneberger. Hinman Mitchell, Stoneberger, they're going back and forth. They turn it over. Kennedy Keller with it. Coaster with it. Walker, she's going to go for a layup, missed, but she is fouled. I think it's Farrell Getman, possibly. Nope, the foul's on Hinman Mitchell. That is her first. Bailey go to the line for the Lady Trojans. First one is good. 4:24 to play, second quarter. 41-14. Lady Trojans. It's a lot of points for a girls' team, Scott.
Yeah, it's been a very impressive performance.
The second free throw also good. Have you ever seen a girls team score?
I have not. I've heard of it being done, but
I mean, they're on pace right now.
yes, they are easily on pace. I know a 1A team scored over 100 points in a third-place game at a state tournament.
Wow.
Many, many years ago.
Hinman Mitchell thought about the three. She goes baseline, kicks it back out now to Stoneberger. 22 seconds on the shot clock, still plenty of time. Cadence Ball shuffled her feet. I could see it. Really good first quarter.
Yep.
Cadence had 6 points in the first quarter, yet to score in the second. The only bucket in the second quarter is by Alex Stoneberger whenever Boatman had those three. Now another layup by Coaster. Maddie Coaster now with 15 points. Hinman Mitchell. Cadence Ball back to Schultz. Schultz loses on the baseline. Sisney, they're going to call a foul on Stoneberger.
They haven't been able to get any looks for Sayla Ray here in the first half either, Tony.
No.
And they'd like to, got to figure out a way to get her into a shooting rhythm because she can really light it up from out there.
Ayanna Robertson checks back in. And Adolph to bring it up the court. Gets it to Keller. Now Sisney. Back to Keller under the basket and scores it. They move the ball really well.
Yeah, we don't know how many.
46-14.
Sorry,
Wow.
Tony. I don't know how
you're
many
good.
points they've had in the paint, but it's I can guarantee it's more than the Lady Vikes have on the scoreboard right now. They've had a ton of layups tonight.
Yeah, about 30 points in the paint would be my guess. And now here comes Adolph quickly the other way. 2:58 before half. Walker back to Coaster. Coaster gives it off to Sisney. Keller lobs it in to Coaster. Missed the layup. That's the first layup they've missed. But they got the offensive rebound. They're going to call travel, though. Lady Vikes catch a break there. But the score is 46-14. And Brooke Stafford checks in for the Lady Trojans for the first time. Alex Stoneberger with it. Gets it up the ball. All the way across. Sayla Ray back up to Hinman Mitchell. Back to Sayla Ray for three. Off the mark, but Cadence Ball with the rebound. Now underneath the Hinman Mitchell. That looked like all ball to me, Scott, but
we'll take it.
We'll take it. So Braylon is 0 for 4 from the free throw line. She's going to get a chance here, 2 more.
I think Coach Herlocker saw it as all ball as well. He's not gonna make a too big of a deal about it with the huge lead, but he is having some words with the official.
Yep. Hinman Mitchell misses the first free throw. The second one is also no good, but a rebound by Cadence Ball. Gets it back out to Hinman Mitchell. Now Cadence with it. Over to Stoneberger. Stoneberger needs to go left. She goes left, she's open. Sayla Ray loses it. Now here comes Madison Coaster. Now a three-pointer from Stafford, no good. Kennedy Keller offensive rebound. Now Adolph under the basket. Now they're going to call a foul on Stoneberger, I believe. I didn't see that. Farrell Getman checking back in along with Heidi Schultz. 46-14, 1:53 to play second quarter. Now Coaster, 4-3, and it's good. So she has got 19 points, Scott.
That's incredible.
Off the foot of Schultz. going the other way.
Especially when you consider the Lady Vikings only have 14 as a team.
Yeah, Madison Coaster has 19, and Erica Boatman has 10, and she's on fouls. Keller kicks it out, loses it. Here's Cadence ball. Ayanna Robertson with it. Robertson gets it back out to Cadence. Over the Hinman Mitchell. Farrell Getman. Robertson. It's a good ball movement here by the Lady Vikes. This Cadence ball gets it to Braylon Mitchell. 13 seconds on the shot clock. 58 seconds left in the half. Now Hinman Mitchell blocked here, gets it back and is fouled. So Braylon is 0 for 6 from the free throw line. She's going to go to the line 2 more times.
Yeah, 18 attempts at the free throw line for the Lady Vikes here in the.
Yeah, they started off really good, but went cold. Have missed probably 7 of their last 8. This one's good. Hinman Mitchell gets her first point of the season from the free throw line with 52.5 seconds left to go before halftime. 49-15. Braylon, one more free throw here, and it is also good. She's found her stroke now, Scott.
You know, the Lady Vikes are down huge, Tony, but, just try to finish out the half strong and come out and play hard the entire second half.
Exactly. 49-16, 45 seconds left to go before half. Adolph with it up top. And they throw it away, but they're going to call a foul.
I didn't see that.
I didn't either. Foul called on Alex Stoneberger.
Her third.
Wow, that's big. Farrell Getman back in. And 2-point shot missed. Farrell Getman with the rebound. Now it's going to be a jump ball. Somebody got hit in the head. I think it was Heidi Schultz. – 29.5 seconds left. Cadence ball to inbounds to Hinman Mitchell. Hinman Mitchell gets it to Sayla Ray, and she is tripped. So Sayla Ray will go to the line to shoot 2, it looks like. So Stafford picks up her first foul. Sayla Ray knocks down her first free throw. Has coming. 49-17. Lady Vikes trail. Second one is also good from Sayla. 49-18, 16 seconds to go in the half. Adolph with it. Gets it to Keller. Back up top to Adolph. 5 seconds. 3 seconds. And shoots at the buzzer, no good. So that is halftime. 49-18. Let's take a 6-minute break. Let's take a 6-minute break, and then we'll come back and break down the Eye Care Associate of Parsons halftime report. 6-minute break.
With many years of combined experience, Eye Care of Parsons has set the framework in providing comprehensive eye health examinations for all ages and routine vision care for families throughout the 4-state area. Our optometrists and staff provide remarkable care with state-of-the-art technology to help with diagnosis and management of eye health conditions. Give us a call or visit our website to schedule your next eye exam. Eye Care Associates of Parsons. Experience modern eye care.
Bowen Pharmacy supports the Parsons Vikings here and here and here. It's our goal to keep you covered. At Bowen Pharmacy, we give no excuses for you not to make it to the game. And it's always a great day to be a Viking.
Life is about movement, and the human body is like any high-performance machine. When miles add up, parts wear down, and that's when pain begins, and here's where it ends. At Labette Health, our nationally recognized orthopedic and sports medicine surgeons use advanced techniques to reduce recovery times and relieve pain for miles to come. Feel like new again at Labette Health in Parsons, Kansas. For more information, go to labettehealth.com.
Labette Community College is meeting the need for an increased demand in qualified radiographers. Our radiography students will train on the latest technology in a hospital simulation environment.
I wanted to be able to go into a career where I could help people. And if you're going to go into that field in this part of the 4-state area, LCC is the only place to come.
Tuition is nearly half the cost of universities. Scholarship and financial aid available for those who qualify. Text radiography to 620-293-6671 for more information or visit labette.edu.
With many years of combined experience, Eye Care Associates of Parsons has set the framework in providing comprehensive eye health examinations for all ages and routine vision care for families throughout the 4-state area. Our optometrists and staff provide remarkable care with state-of-the-art technology to help with diagnosis and management of eye health conditions. Give us a call or visit our website to schedule your next eye exam. Eye Care Associates of Parsons. Experience modern eye care.
Labette Community College is meeting the need for an increased demand in qualified radiographers. Our radiography students will train on the latest technology in a hospital simulation environment.
I wanted to be able to go into a career where I could help people. And if you're going to go into that field in this part of the 4-state area, LCC is the only place to come.
Tuition is nearly half the cost of universities. Scholarship and financial aid available to 620-293-6671 for more information or visit labette.edu.
Life is about movement, and the human body is like any high-performance machine. When miles add up, parts wear down, and that's when pain begins, and here's where it ends. At Labette Health, our nationally recognized orthopedic and sports medicine surgeons use advanced techniques to reduce recovery times and relieve pain for miles to come. Feel like new again at Labette Health in Parsons, Kansas. For more information, go to labettehealth.com.
At Labette Community College, we're passionate about medicine and compassionate about people. Our highly trained instructors provide innovative career-specific education in the field of diagnostic medical sonography. Do you already have an associate or bachelor's degree in healthcare? Earn an additional certification in sonography. LCC offers a 12-month completely online program with a clinical component. In as little as 1 year, specialize in OB, abdomen, or vascular. For more information, text pound SONO to 620-293-6671 today. Apply online at labette.edu.
Bowen Pharmacy supports the Parsons Vikings here and here and here. It's our goal to keep you covered. At Bowen Pharmacy, we give no excuses for you not to make it to the game. And it's always a great day to be a Viking.
With many years of combined experience, Eye Care Associates of Parsons has set the framework in providing comprehensive eye health examinations for all ages and routine vision care for families throughout the four-state area. Our optometrists and staff provide remarkable care with state-of-the-art technology to help with diagnosis and management of eye health conditions. Give us a call or visit our website to schedule your next eye exam. Eye Care Associates of Parsons. Experience modern eye care.
Labette Community College is meeting the need for an increased demand in qualified radiographers. Our radiography students will train on the latest technology in a hospital simulation environment.
I wanted to be able to go into a career where I could help people. And if you're going to go into that field in this part of the four-state area, LCC is the only place to come.
Tuition is nearly half the cost of universities, available for those who qualify. Text radiography to 620-293-6671 for more information or visit labette.edu.
Bowen Pharmacy supports the Parsons Vikings here, and here, and here. It's our goal to keep you covered. At Bowen Pharmacy, we give no excuses for you not to make it to the game. And it's always a great day to be a Viking.
With many years of combined experience, Eye Care Associates of Parsons has set the framework in providing comprehensive eye health examinations for all ages and routine vision care for families throughout the four-state area. Our optometrists and staff provide remarkable care with state-of-the-art technology to help with diagnosis and management of eye health conditions. Give us a call or visit our website to schedule your next eye exam. Eye Care Associates of Parsons. Experience modern eye care.
At Labette Community College, we're passionate about medicine and compassionate about people. Our highly trained instructors provide innovative career-specific education in the field of diagnostic medical sonography. Do you already have an associate or bachelor's degree in healthcare? Earn an additional certification in sonography. LCC offers a 12-month completely online program with a clinical component. In as little as 1 year, specialize in OB, abdomen, or vascular. For more information, text pound SONO to 620-293-6671 today. Apply online at labette.edu.
Life is about movement, and the human body is like any high-performance machine. When miles add up, parts wear down, and that's when here's where it ends. At Labette Health, our nationally recognized orthopedic and sports medicine surgeons use advanced techniques to reduce recovery times and relieve pain for miles to come. Feel like new again at Labette Health in Parsons, Kansas. For more information, go to labettehealth.com.
Labette Community College is meeting the need for an increased demand in qualified radiographers. Our radiography students will train on the latest technology in a hospital simulation environment.
I wanted to be able to go into a career where I could help people. And if you're going to go into that field in this part of the four-state area, LCC is the only place to come.
Tuition is nearly half the cost of universities. Scholarship and financial aid available for those who qualify. Text radiography to 620-293-6bet.edu.
Bowen Pharmacy supports the Parsons Vikings here, and here, and here. It's our goal to keep you covered. At Bowen Pharmacy, we give no excuses for you not to make it to the game. And it's always a great day to be a Viking.
At Labette Community College, we're passionate about medicine and compassionate about people. Our highly trained instructors provide innovative career-specific education in the field of diagnostic medical sonography. Do you already have an associate or bachelor's degree in healthcare? Earn an additional certification in sonography. LCC offers a 12-month completely online program with a clinical component. In as little as 1 year, specialize in OB, abdomen, or vascular.
Looks like same starters, Coaster, Boatman, Adolph, Keller all on the floor. Lady Trojans, Sayla Ray, Stoneberger, Robertson, Cadence Ball, Braylon Hinman Mitchell all on the floor for the Lady Vikes. And we already have a foul called on Kennedy Keller to start this second half.
Tony, the Lady Vikes played primarily man-to-man and got burned on it pretty bad there in the first half, and now they've switched to a zone. I was surprised they didn't do that in the first half, but even with this big deficit, because of the shot clock, it gives you the option to go to a zone even when you're down by double digits like the Lady Vikes are right now.
Sayla Ray with it, and nearly loses it out of bounds. It's going to stay with the Lady Vikes. So 7:26 to play, third quarter, 49-18. As the Lady Trojans lead by 31. Alex Stoneberger. Be nice just to win a quarter here, you know. Hinman Mitchell throws it out, in and out. Ayanna Robertson with the offensive rebound. And she's going to get called for a travel. She'll get there, Scott. I guarantee you.
I know she will. Yeah, she's going to be a lot of fun to watch.
Here comes Oran with it. Gets it to Adolph. Over to Coaster. Coaster in and out, no good. And there goes Adolph to the basket. And she is fouled. It's going to be on Hinman Mitchell. That's going to be her second. So Jariah Adolph will go to the line to shoot two here. First free throw is good. Adolph will have one more coming. Second free throw is also good. She's up to 9 points. So Alex Stoneberger to bring it up to court. 6:50 to play, third quarter. 51-18, Lady Vikes trail. Cadence gets it to Braylon, back to Cadence. And now lost out of bounds, and they're going to say it's going to Gerard.
Lady Trojans have gone to a zone as well to start the second half.
Carson Oran to bring it up. Now gets it to Adolph. Now Coaster for a three. She's already made 3 3-pointers in the game. Missed that one. Hinman Mitchell. Up the court. The ball to the corner to Stoneberger. Back the ball. Cadence took steps there and they didn't catch it. Oran loses it. Cadence ball fighting for it now. Layup on the other end for Keller. Kennedy Keller now with 6 points. 5:53 to play, third quarter. 53-18. Cadence ball with it. Hinman Mitchell nearly lost it. Needs help. Gets it back to Cadence ball. Ayanna Robertson in the paint. And missed it, but gets her own rebound, and put back is also no good. At least getting some touches down there, Scott. I like that.
Yeah, you could see the leaping ability on display.
53-18. Lady Vikes trail by 35. A missed shot by Coaster. And now ahead to Sayla Ray. She is trailed by Oran, and
she got tripped.
No foul called. Here comes Boatman. Gets it to Kennedy Keller, and she scores it. So Kennedy, 4:50 and counting to go, third quarter. Hinman Mitchell. Sayla Ray. Little floater, no good. Rebounded Boatman. Here comes Adolph. Gets it to Oran. Boatman for three. Air ball. Lady Vikes ball. Trailing by 37.
I know it's a little different, Tony, because of the disparity on the scoreboard, but Lady Vikes going to that zone, and now all of a sudden the hot shooting Girard team is just 2 out of 7 here in the second half.
Yep.
But I'm sure they're not as focused as they were early in the game either.
Stoneberger gets it to Sailor Ray. Sailor's double teamed, now gets the ball. Spin move, Cadence Ball, nice move, just didn't get the shot. Now Adolph with it. Gets it up ahead, but stolen by Hinman Mitchell. Here comes Braylon. Gets it ahead to Heidi Schultz. Kick ball now. Now Sailor Ray thought she was going to shoot a 3, but she got tripped. Foul's going to be on Carson Orand, I believe. Sure enough, Carson Orand picks up her 3rd. They're going to be that big of a deal for the Lady Trojans as they lead by 37 points. But Boatman's going out, and she's not happy about it. Him and Mitchell to inbounds. Nowhere to go with it. Got to get it in. Got to go. They're going to give her 5 seconds. 3:46 to play, 3rd quarter. Sisney to inbounds. Adolph to bring it up the court. 55-18, Lady Trojans in control. Sisney. Adolph for 3, and it's good. Jariah Adolph now with double digits. She's at 12. So they got 3 players double digits. Cadence Ball. Him and Mitchell back to Sailor Ray. Thought about the 3. They just really guard the perimeter well. As Cadence Ball knocks down a 3. Just good ball movement there by the Lady Vikes. So Cadence Ball scored 6 points in the 1st quarter, didn't score in the 2nd. Now she scores first basket of the 3rd quarter for the Lady Vikes. Sisney with it. Back to Adolph. 2:50 to play, 3rd quarter. Kennedy Keller gets it down low to Walker. Kicks it back out to Stafford. And Brooke Stafford knocks down a 3. So 2.5 to play, 3rd quarter. 61-21. Lady Vikes trail now by 40. Sailor Ray gets it to Cadence Ball. Knocked out of bounds. Yeah, this Girard team definitely surprised me, Scott. I thought they would be a little, undersized and not really play like this, and they've really surprised me.
Yeah, I didn't really know what to expect as far as who would win tonight, but I certainly did not expect it to be a 40-point game in the 3rd quarter. Girard, they've just been outstanding, all night long.
Madison Kester, the leading scorer, just now checks in.
Oh, that was a quick whistle.
In a second. The Lady Vikes do maintain possession on jump ball. That's crazy. I didn't even think it was a half a second, but
that was interesting.
Sailor Ray is going to get called for a travel. Sisney inbounds the coaster. 2:09 to play, 3rd quarter. Keller with it. Kicks it out to Stafford for 3. Heidi Schultz with the rebound. Heidi Schultz wants to run. She needs to watch out. Got a lot of Trojans on her back. And she missed the layup. No foul called. Down to 147 and counting. 3rd quarter, 61-21. Kennedy Keller in the paint, kicks it out to Stafford. And this one is no good. And here comes Ayanna Robertson, gets ahead to Sailor Ray. Sailor's going to go straight at Kester, missed it. Doing the right things. Just not getting the ball to go in the basket. Kennedy Keller traveled.
Yeah, and you're exactly right, John. Lady Vikes have done some good things on the offensive end. The ball's just not going in the basket.
Yep.
And I also like, since they've gone to this zone, they have forced a bunch of three-pointers against that zone.
Yeah, it could have been a different story in the first half
Right.
if they'd have done that. Braylon Hinman Mitchell, no good. Robertson, first basket. Ayanna Robertson. 61-23. Nice rebound, offensive rebound, and put back. Hope to see a lot more from her. And Stafford, no good. Now Schultz is fouled. Walker fouled Schultz.
Yeah, that one positive play by Robertson, sometimes for a freshman, that's all it takes, you know, and then that confidence starts to grow.
Yep. 61-23, 49.1 second left in the third quarter. Stoneberger, Hinman Mitchell, Cadence Ball for three. Good. Cadence Ball knocking down a couple of threes here in the third. 61-26. They get it inbounds to Walker. Heidi Schultz guarding her. Coaster with it. Coaster wants a three. In and out, no good. Now ball is saved by Disney with it. Looking for help. Gets it to Stafford. Oh, where's the shot clock at? Oh, I guess it's 8 seconds left to go in the quarter. 61-26, down to 3 seconds. Sisney, no good. So 61-26 at the end of 3. Let's take a 30-second break. You're listening to Lady Viking Basketball on V93.
Life is about movement, and the human body is like any high-performance machine. When miles add up, parts wear down, and that's when pain begins, and here's where it ends. At Labette Health, our nationally recognized orthopedic and sports medicine surgeons use advanced techniques to reduce recovery times and relieve pain for miles to come. Feel like new again at Labette Health in Parsons, Kansas. For more information, go to labettehealth.com.
And we are ready for the fourth quarter of the girls' game. Ladies trail by 35 points, 61-26. They were just outscored 12-8 in that quarter, Scott. So, like you said, with that zone defense, it definitely helped. A lot of missed three-pointers by the Lady Trojans there. They knocked down a couple of threes, but I think they missed 6 or 7.
Yeah, I like how the Lady Vikes look defensively in that zone.
Yep, now Oran with it. Gets it to Adolph. Now Coaster. Coaster gets it down low. Boatman back out to Keller. Keller banks it in. Keller's double digits now. So 4 players double digits for the Lady Trojans. Hinman Mitchell with it. Tries to get it down low. Hands off of a Trojan out of bounds. 7:24 and counting, and we do have a running clock here, I believe, in the fourth quarter, Scott.
Yeah, they had that 35-point lead, and yeah, so the clock's going to keep moving unless there's, I think, a timeout or an injury.
Yep, Heidi Schultz with it. Braylon Hinman Mitchell. Gets it on a Robertson. Now Stoneberger loses it. Boatman gets it. Here comes Oran. Down to 6:54. Adolph gets it down low to Keller. Missed shot. Boatman rebound, but misses it also. And here comes Heidi Schultz. So here, him and Mitchell to inbounds. Schultz just needs to come to the ball.
Yep.
Stoneberger takes it. Stoneberger just kind of outmanned by Boatman down there, down low. And now Boatman elbows Schultz. And I think they're going to get a foul on Boatman here. That's 4 on Boatman. And it looks like the Trojans are going to unload their bench. (63-26). Lady Trojans in control of this one. Ayanna Robertson. Sayla Ray. Hinman Mitchell. Sayla Ray for 3. And there it is, Sayla Ray.
You've been waiting for
knocks
that one.
down a big 3. That's her first basket and 6th point of the season. She had 3 free throws early on. I think we'll see more of that, Scott.
Yeah.
They got a timeout on the floor by the Lady Trojans. Just a 30 seconds, so we'll keep it here. 5:03 to play here in the ladies contest. It's been all Trojans, 63-29. Lady Vikes had it at 4, was it 4-3?
I believe so.
Right there at the beginning, it was 4-0. And then I think Cadence Ball had some free throws there right at the beginning. Out of, I think she had an and one.
Yeah.
Bowen Pharmacy supports the Parsons Vikings here and here and here. It's our goal to keep you covered. At Bowen Pharmacy, we give no excuses for you not to make it to the game. And it's
Besides Sayla Ray, the senior that's out there playing a lot of minutes, it's a lot of juniors, sophomores, and freshmen. So Cadence Ball now with the defensive rebound here. Off the missed shot. And Lady Vikes get the possession. 63-29. Sayla Ray. Cadence Ball. Cadence looking for 3, a little flat on that one. And it's going to go out of bounds to the Lady Trojans. 4.5 to play in the ball game. Carson O'Rand, the lone starter that's still on the court for Lady Trojans. They'll travel by Autumn Avery that just checked into the game. Braylon gets it in, gets it down to Cadence Ball. Farrell Getman in the game for Lady Vikes. Now Ball with it. Under 4 minutes to play. Braylon gets it back to Cadence. All the way across Sayla Ray. Thought about the 3. Little floater, in and out, no good. Rebounded by Stafford. And they're going the other way. O'Rand down low to Walker. And it's going to stay with, as it goes out of bounds, stay with the Lady Trojan.
You know, Sayla Ray has pump faked on a lot of 3s and gone to the basket and had some great looks, Tony. The ball just hasn't gone through the basket, but I think that's the kind of play that will pay big dividends down the road.
I agree. Nice basket by Stafford. As Stafford knocks down another big shot. It's another 3-pointer for Brooke Stafford, as she scored a 3-pointer in the 3rd quarter and also now in the 4th quarter. 66-29, Sayla Ray with it. Now Cadence Ball. Sayla does a little flip as she gets tripped, and basket by Braylon.
It's a nice play.
Braylon with her first basket and 4th point. And she'll go to the line to shoot one more. 66-31. We're down to 2:22 and counting in the game. And knocked out of bounds by the Lady Trojans. They'll stay with the Lady Vikes. Braylon Hinman Mitchell will inbounds from underneath their own basket. Hinman Mitchell looking for somebody. She got a 5-second call earlier. And now just inexperience there by freshman underneath the basket for the Vikes. Now missed shot. Sayla Ray quickly the other way. Gets her pocket pick from behind. And now they're going to call a foul on Sayla. A minute and a half to play. So second foul on Sayla. As O'Rand continues in the game for Lady Trojans. Now, missed shot by the Lady Trojans. Ayanna Robertson up the court, trying to get up the court to Sayla Ray, just couldn't connect. O'Rand to bring it up. We're down to a minute. Walker kicks it out Stafford. Stafford gets the roll. Brooke Stafford with 9 points, 3 3-pointers here in the second half. And here Caden's ball gets it to St. Mitchell. Robertson. Now Caden's ball for 3, no good. And O'Rand will bring it up the court for Lady Trojans. This could possibly be the last possession if they hold it. We'll see what they do. Only about a half a second between the shot clock and play clock, but Lady Trojans shoot it. Now Robertson with the rebound. Here comes Hinman Mitchell up this. And, yep, thrown away. The Lady Vikes are going to have to go quick here.
And I don't think they realize they have the ball. That's going to do it.
They're not going to get a shot, so that's going to be the ball game. So the Lady Vikes will lose this one 69-31 as they fall to the Lady Trojans here tonight. Let's take let's just do a 1-minute break, and then we'll come back and break down the girls' game with the Bowen Pharmacy post game. So one minute break, we'll come back and break down the ladies' contest. You're listening to Viking Basketball on V93.
Labette Community College is meeting the need for an increased demand in qualified radiographers. Our radiography students will train on the latest technology in a hospital simulation environment.
I wanted to be able to go into a career where I could help people. And if you're going to go into that field in this part of the four-state area, LCC is the only place to come.
Tuition is nearly half the cost of universities. Scholarship and financial aid available for those who qualify. Text radiography to 620-293-6671 for more information or visit labette.edu.
Bowen Pharmacy supports the Parsons Vikings here and here and here. It's our goal to keep you covered. At Bowen Pharmacy, we give no excuses for you not to make it to the game. And it's always a great day to be a Viking.
Labette Community College is meeting the need for an increased demand in qualified radiographers. Our radiography students will train on the latest technology in a hospital simulation.
To go into a career where I could help people. And if you're going to go into that field in this part of the four-state area, LCC is the only place.
Those numbers wouldn't be too bad for the Lady Vikes. I definitely would like to see more out of Braylon Hinman Mitchell. I think she can be a double-digit scorer every game. And I mean, I'm impressed. You know, Caden Smollett played in a year, took a year off, and comes back first game, scores 12. I mean,
yeah, she had a nice night. I think Sayla Ray is going to be fine.
I think she can be a double-digit scorer
easily. Yeah, she's going to. I mentioned how many times she drove to the basket. And the reason she drove to the basket is because it was obvious that the Lady Trojans had been told to respect her three-point shooting ability. They did a nice job of closing out on Sayla. But, you know, she proved that she wasn't afraid to drive to the basket. And she put up some 6, 7, 8-foot floaters. And honestly, they all looked like they were going to go in, and none of them did. Yep. But, you know, she's got the right quality. Remember, you know, Scheibe from the last couple of years was a three-point shooter almost exclusively, and then she added the ability to drive to the basket to her game, and it really paid big dividends for her. So, you know, Lady Vikes, you know, it's a work in progress. You know, they played zone in the second half, and I know Gerard put in some of their subs in the fourth quarter, but they went from 65% in the first half to 33%, 7 out of 21 in the second half. So, you know, that all of a sudden when the Lady Vikes went to that 2-3 zone, that really cut down on the ball movement, and especially the ladies who were able to cut to the basket and get all those layups we saw in the first half.
You know, and Coach Wes Kroll, I believe, will look at this on film, and and he'll see that, and he'll know that, hey, if we want to be in some games, you know, if we play zone, we could probably be in some games. So, you know, it's early in the season. You know, fresh team. It's going to be different, and we talked about that in the pregame. That, you know, it's, you know, high expectations for this Lady Vikings team. You know, I think they can get to, you know, close to being a 500 basketball team this year, and you know, tonight it didn't look like they could, but this Gerard team could be a very special team.
They played very well tonight. They just played smart basketball, high percentage basketball, and they were just, they got a lot of layups in the first half, but they knocked down some threes as well. They just had great ball movement. They got some great looks, and Coach Herlocker's been doing this forever, and his teams are always well coached and well prepared. Same with Coach Westcott on the boys' side, and it'll be the same with Coach Hauk for the Viking boys in our nightcap here. They're always well coached and well prepared. But I mean, if you're going to lose big in the first game of the season, might as well be to a non-SEK opponent. It's not really going to hurt the girls at all. Might wound their pride a little bit, but other than that, and they'll come back ready for Mulvane next Tuesday. Yep.
So that's going to wrap it up for the Bowen Farms post game on the girls' side, and we take a little bit of break before we go to the boys' side. What do you think, Scott?
Yeah, Karen, why don't you bring it back to us at 7:32? Actually, make it just 7:30. Let's do 7:30, and we'll get going with our boys' broadcast. You're listening to Viking Basketball on V93.
With many years of combined experience, Eye Care Associates of Parsons has set the framework in providing comprehensive eye health examinations for all ages and routine vision care for families throughout the four-state area. Our optometrists and staff provide remarkable care with state-of-the-art technology to help with diagnosis and management of eye. Give us a call or visit our website to schedule your next eye exam. Eye Care Associates of Parsons. Experience modern eye care.
Bowen Pharmacy supports the Parsons Vikings here, and here, and here. It's our goal to keep you covered. At Bowen Pharmacy, we give no excuses for you not to make it to the game. And it's always a great day to be a Viking.
At Labette Community College, we're passionate about medicine and compassionate about people. Our highly trained instructors provide innovative career-specific education in the field of diagnostic medical sonography. Do you already have an associate or bachelor's degree in healthcare? Earn an additional certification in sonography. LCC offers a 12-month completely online program with a clinical component. In as little as 1 year, specialize in OB, abdomen, or vascular. For more information, text pound SONO to 620-293-6671 today. Apply on .edu.
Life is about movement, and the human body is like any high-performance machine. When miles add up, parts wear down, and that's when pain begins, and here's where it ends. At Labette Health, our nationally recognized orthopedic and sports medicine surgeons use advanced techniques to reduce recovery times and relieve pain for miles to come. Feel like new again at Labette Health in Parsons, Kansas. For more information, go to labettehealth.com.
With many years of combined experience, Eye Care Associates of Parsons has set the framework in providing comprehensive eye health examinations for all ages and routine vision care for families throughout the four-state area. Our optometrists and staff provide remarkable care with state-of-the-art technology to help with diagnosis and management of eye health conditions. Give us a call or visit our website to schedule your next eye exam. Eye Care Associates of Parsons. Experience modern eye care.
Bowen Pharmacy supports the Parsons Vikings here, and here, and here. It's our goal to keep you covered. At Bowen Pharmacy, we give no excuses for you not to make it to the game. And it's always a great day to be a Viking.
Life is about movement, and the human body is like any high-performance machine. When miles add up, parts wear down, and that's when pain begins, and here's where it ends. At Labette Health, our nationally recognized orthopedic and sports medicine surgeons use advanced techniques to reduce recovery times and relieve pain for miles to come. Feel like new again at Labette Health in Parsons, Kansas. For more information, go to labettehealth.com.
Labette Community College is meeting the need for an increased demand in qualified radiographers. Our radiography students will train on the latest technology in a hospital simulation environment.
I wanted to be able to go into a career where I could help people. And if you're going to go into that field in this part of the four-state area, LCC is the only place to come.
Tuition is nearly half the cost of universities. Scholarship and financial aid available for those who qualify. Text radiography to 620-293-6671 for more information or visit labette.edu.
Bowen Pharmacy supports the Parsons Vikings here, and here, and here. It's our goal to keep you covered. At Bowen Pharmacy, no excuses for you not to make it to the game. And it's always a great day to be a Viking.
Life is about movement, and the human body is like any high-performance machine. When miles add up, parts wear down, and that's when pain begins, and here's where it ends. At Labette Health, our nationally recognized orthopedic and sports medicine surgeons advance techniques to reduce recovery times and relieve pain for miles to come. Feel like new again at Labette Health in Parsons, Kansas. For more information, go to labettehealth.com.
Bowen Pharmacy supports the Parsons Vikings here, and here, and here. It's our goal to keep you covered. At Bowen Pharmacy, we give no excuses for you not to make it to the game. And it's always a great day to be a Viking.
Dante Sawyer.
No, he should be. He should be good. I think Jason Smart is one of the two. I don't know who the other one is.
I'm surprised he's not starting, but I'm sure there's a reason for it.
Kill Barkus Johnson
and Quirin and Largent.
That's who started at the Jamboree.
Okay.
Because Dante's ankle was just a little. He was just a little gimpy.
Oh, that's right.
He
You said he
just,
rolled his ankle.
He might be just limiting his minutes, maybe.
Thank you, Karen. We are live at Harold C. Johnson Gymnasium here at Parsons High School, getting ready for the season opener for the Parsons Viking boys as they host the Girard Trojans. Always a lot of fun when these two teams get together. Vikes, of course, out of the SEK, Girard out of the CNC, and they've had just some unbelievable battles over the last decade or so. Just always teams get together, and Coach Westcott, he's been around for a couple of years now, Tony. I don't know how many decades he's been head coach for Girard, but Coach Westcott does a great job. And Coach Anthony Houck, I want to say season number 10, possibly 11 for Coach Houck. And so, you know, both teams are going to be well coached. Should be a good basketball game tonight. We'll go ahead and run down the starting lineups for you. First, for the visiting Trojans, they will go with 5'8" senior Ranson Bourne, 6'1" senior Siler Sammons, 6'2" sophomore Ben Collin, 6'3" sophomore Cam Smith, and 6'5" senior Scott Moore. And Tony, he may cause some problems in the paint. I was watching him in warm-ups, and he can play above the rim a little bit. So
they definitely got some size.
Starting tonight, for your hometown Vikings, they will go with 6' junior Jagger Quirin, 6'4" junior Connor Largent, 5'9" senior Connor Barkus, 6' senior Demias Johnson. Of course, Demias only 6'1", but he plays bigger than that because he's got that big football body, takes up a lot of space in the paint. He's going to get a lot of rebounds, and he might even be able to score against the 6'5" Moore, depending on what the defensive matchups are. One guy coming off the bench tonight for the Vikes, Dante Sawyer, the 5'10" senior. He will probably be in the starting lineup more often than not, but he tweaked his ankle.
Yeah, preseason.
And he's not 100% yet, but he'll definitely see some minutes tonight. Vikings, you know, they're going to have to do what you have to do to win a basketball game. They're going to have to take care of the basketball, shoot well, and really just they can't do what the Lady Vikings did, which was give up a lot of easy baskets early. And Girard teams, they're usually pretty good at that, especially if the other team is playing man-to-man, which Coach Houck prefers. They just play a really good motion offense. A lot of guys cut into the basket, and eventually a guy gets lost and by the defense, and you end up getting an easy layup out of it. But, you know, the Vikings, it'll just be like the girls' game. You know, everybody's going to have some first-game jitters, and, you know, who's going to come out and shake those jitters off first.
Yeah. I look for, you know, Jagger Quirin. I think, you know, he definitely didn't have a whole lot of minutes, you know, last year. Not as many as I thought he would.
Mm-hmm.
But we did have a lot of seniors, you know, last year. So, but I think this is going to kind of shine. We know he can knock down some threes. We've seen it a lot last year. You know, when he got open, he could knock down the threes. But he can go in transition as well. And this Largent boy was impressive Tuesday night.
Yeah,
you know,
he's a big body.
He's got good size, and Demias Johnson even knocked down, I think, 3 threes.
Yeah, he can actually
Tuesday,
shoot.
You know,
yeah.
So
if he's open, he can knock it down.
You know, it'll be interesting to see. I just hope like you said, the first game jitters. I hope it don't get them in a hole. You know, I hope they get off to a fast start and are able to stay with this Girard team, because I think this Girard team can be dangerous if they can get a big lead on us. I think we could get in trouble.
Right. Yeah,
so,
I agree. And that's exactly what happened in the girls' contest. Lady Vikes got behind early, and it just kind of snowballed from there. You mentioned Quirin not getting as many minutes as you thought he would get maybe last year. I remember talking to Coach Houck about that, and he said a lot of it just had to do with his performance on the defensive end. The effort was always there, but he just didn't, you know, he just wasn't as advanced as some of the other guys defensively, and that's why he was more of a specialized player. Put him out there when he needed a three-point shot sort of thing, because as you mentioned, yeah, he can knock it down from deep with no problem at all.
Yeah.
So, or rather, announce the starting lineups over the PA. Vikings, of course, will be in their home white with the blue and gold trim, and Gerard burgundy with the gold trim. And their point guard Bourne, he's very solid.
He's special.
He's very solid.
He's a good player. I remember last year we had troubles with him. So he's definitely one to watch. Jason Shaw, that's one greeting everybody at the top of our thing. He played a lot of minutes at the Jamboree on Tuesday down in Independence, and I think he'll be good off the bench for us as well. So much needed. We're gonna need some bench players because
definitely.
As this season goes on, you know how it is with injuries. We're gonna need everybody we can get.
Yeah, and in case people are joining us late, didn't tune in for the girls contest, just to let everybody know, effective immediately, there is a 35-second shot clock in high school basketball, essentially a trial period. Don't quote me on this. I don't think they will have it in the postseason.
Oh, really?
But
okay.
I could be wrong. I'm going to have to double check on that because I think it was kind of up to each league as to they implemented the shot clock. So we'll see how it goes.
In the early going of the girls' game, I didn't feel like anyone ever rushed anything. I think it only went off once.
Right, yeah, 35 seconds is actually plenty of time to run. It just kind of comes down. It's where we're really going to see a difference is at the end of games, which you mentioned earlier in the broadcast. You're not going to be able to go four corners with 3 minutes left in the game because you have a 12-point lead or something. You're just going to have to keep playing offense.
Which, I think it's good for the game.
Right.
So, you got to need to keep them playing. You don't need to play keep away whenever you got a 10-point lead. I always thought that was kind of silly to make people have to foul. And that makes the game with 2 minutes to go.
Yeah.
You can't just sit there and just hold the ball.
Right.
You've got to do something with it because, if you turn it over to the other team and then they score, then it could be a one-possession game, and then, that could make a big difference.
Yep.
So it'll be interesting to see how that plays out as the season goes on.
We are very close to basketball here to start our 2024-2025 season. 6'5" senior Scott Moore will be jumping for the Trojans, and he will be going up against, I believe, it's going to be Jagger Quirin, one of the guards, jumping center for the Vikes. And we are ready for basketball here at Harold C. Johnson Gymnasium. Ball is in the air and won by the Trojans. Bourne with it. Vikes will open up in a straight man-to-man. Bourne skip pass. Moore, the big guy, goes up, can't get it to go, and knocked out of bounds. No, saved. Nice hustle by Quirin. The Vikes have it. Vikes looking to run. Barkus swings it over to Johnson. Now to Quirin, gets a screen. Vikes weren't on the same page. It was a pick and roll trying to get Johnson going to the basket. And I think it was there, Tony. Pass just went behind Johnson. Cam Smith, 6'3" sophomore, into the front court, right in front of the Viking bench, guarded by Quirin, and the ball thrown away. I thought it was saved.
I thought it was saved as well. His foot did not cross the line. I thought it was a good save there.
Yeah, it was a backcourt violation was the call, but yeah, I think he was about half an inch from the line.
Missed it.
So Vikes may have caught a break on that. Just underway at Parsons High School, tied at 0, 7:22 to go in our opening quarter. Demias Johnson.
Surprised at how far down they had him come to inbounds the ball. Did you see that?
Yeah, it was all the way next to the Girard bench. Keel on the left wing, down to Johnson. Triple teamed, got it back somehow, and then throws it away.
So 2 turnovers already.
Miscommunication twice between Quirin and Johnson. Johnson wearing that brace on his right knee, what was, I believe, an ACL injury that he suffered.
It was late in the season last year in the basketball season.
Good to see him back. Bourne, nice drive, gets fouled by Barkus on the baseline. Connor Barkus, 5'9" senior, picks up his first. 6:57 to go in quarter number 1, tied at 0. Bourne right in front of the Viking bench, swings it out top to Salmons. Now Moore goes right through the hands of the point guard Bourne. Oh, they're going to say that it was touched by the Vikings, and it wasn't even close. It wasn't even remotely close. It went right through the hands of Bourne, and no Viking touched it.
Yeah, it wasn't even close to being.
But was that a makeup call for that backcourt?
Maybe.
I don't know, but I have no idea what the official was looking at on that particular play. Now we have an illegal screen, and it's an offensive foul.
Maybe that's a makeup call. We'll take it. So
Salmons picks up his first.
So there's been 4 turnovers and 1 shot at the basket so far.
Sounds like the stats you might see in the opening minutes of the opening game of the season. Both teams a little bit jittery to get going here. Largent out to Johnson. He's going to try a 3. Off the back iron, no good. Long rebound to Barkus. To Quirin now. Quirin kicks it out to Keel. Over to Largent around the top of the key. Both teams still in a man-to-man. Johnson to Keel. Keel, nice drive to the baseline and gets fouled, and he'll go to the line to shoot 2.
Yeah, I'm not even sure if that was a foul. I mean, he went to the ground, but I don't know. A couple of questionable calls already in this game.
So Salmons picks up his second already. So still tied at 0 as Keel goes to the line to shoot 2. First free throw goes down. Keel gets his first point of the season, 1-0. Vikings on top, 6:08 to go in quarter number 1. Dante Sawyer will check in at the next opportunity. In and out on the free throw, no good. Rebounded by the Trojans. Smith in the corner to Blake Brocob. Moore, the free throw line. Vikings still in their man-to-man, leading at 1-0. Ball tipped away, battle for the loose ball. Bourne gets it, wants a reverse layup. No good, and knocked out of bounds. I thought by the Vikings, but I didn't have a good look at it, and they're going to say it was touched last by the Trojans. Dante Sawyer. This kid can light it up. If you remember him from years past, he can score points in a hurry.
Well, we'll see if we can get him open.
Connor Barkus into the front court, picked up by Bourne. Largent. Ball batted away, he gets it back. Gets it to Johnson, or rather to Sawyer, now to Johnson. Joe Keel to Largent. Largent, a couple of dribbles, hands off to Sawyer. Thought about a 3. He took steps. And it's a traveling violation. It will go over to the Trojans. Still no field goals here in the opening minutes. Vikings leading at 1-0, 5:21 to go in our opening quarter. Here comes Bourne with it. In the corner to Moore. Gerard works it around the perimeter. Great anticipation by Barkus with the steal. Goes all the way and scores off the glass. Connor Barkus with a nice play. Goes coast to coast. 3-0. Vikes on top. 5 minutes to play in our opening quarter. Bourne with it on the left wing. And we have an offensive foul. Pushing off on Demias Johnson was Scott Moore. 6'5" senior picks up his first and the team's third. Gerard still hasn't scored. 4:48 to go in the first quarter. Parsons leading at 3-0. Barkus heads to the bench for a breather, replaced by Quirin. Quirin brings the ball into the front court to Keel in the corner. Nice drive on the baseline. Now to Sawyer. Down low to Largent, and they lost it out of bounds.
That's 4 turnovers on the Vikings. 6 possessions, 4 turnovers.
Yeah, they'll need to clean that up going forward. Fortunately, Gerard has not been able to get anything going offensively yet. Moore, the big guy, goes over everybody and scores off the glass. So Girard breaks their drought, 3-2. Vikes by 1, 4:15 to go in our opening quarter, and the Vikes almost throw it away. Now Sawyer has it over to Johnson. Hands off to Queer, and he wants the three. Off the back iron, no good. Largent with the offensive board. Now to Sawyer, he fakes the three. And he gets fouled, and that's already going to be the 4th foul of the quarter on Girard. So the next one will send the Vikes to the line for free throws. That foul was on Ben Cullen, his first. Jason Shaw into the lineup for the Vikes. Oh, good play on the inbound, but the Vikes miss it. It was blocked, and then Largent got the offensive rebound and missed the layup. Bourne with it. Things are a little ragged here by both teams here in the first quarter. Ben Cullen having trouble, loses it, but it was touched last by Queer. And 3:43 to go in our opening quarter. Vikes leading at 3-2. Demise Johnson checks in for Dante Sawyer.
Yeah, Vikings shooting 1 for 5 and 4 turnovers already. And they lead.
And they're ahead, that's right.
That's crazy. I think they.
So we had some confusion on who was checking in. So it's Johnson, Quirin, Shaw, Barkus, and Largent on the floor for the Vikings. Ransom Bourne. Looked like he wanted to get it to Moore. Finally does. Cullen swings it over. Here's a three-pointer from the left wing. Off the back iron, no good. Rebounded by Quirin. Broca couldn't get that one to go. Shaw for three. No rotation on that one, and it's off the mark, no good. Cold shooting for both teams. Bourne, boy, carried it on his hip. That's going to be a turnover. He says he got fouled. Official disagrees. So here come the Vikings in this low-scoring first quarter. Parsons on top 3-2, 3:12 to go in the first quarter. Demise Johnson at the top of the key. Hands off to Shaw. Looks to make a move. He's in the paint. Almost took steps. He did take steps. Yep, drug his pivot foot a little bit. Sawyer off the bench. He will check in along with Keel. And heading to the bench will be Largent and Shaw.
It's just so ugly right now. Just 8 turnovers between the two. 5 for Parsons, 3 for Girard.
Yeah. Ugly first 5 minutes, to say the least. But not totally unexpected, with it being the first game of the year.
And 8 missed shots out of 10.
Nice drive by Bourne. They're going to say he was fouled before the shot, and the Vikings may have caught a break. I thought it was going to be an and one. Sawyer picks up his first and the team's second. Moore to throw it in from the baseline, gets it into Bourne. Nice look into the paint, and then a great block. I think it was Keel. The other end, Quirin wants to take it all the way, gets his man in the air, can't score. Rebounded by Moore. Score remains 3-2. Vikes lead by 1. Girard, nice drive on the baseline. Man open from the right wing. No good, and then lost out of bounds by Keel. Vikes had it, and Keel just lost it out of bounds. Levi Blair is coming off the bench, shot a couple of threes, but both of them been off the mark. Girard to throw it in underneath their own basket. President tried to lob it into the big guy. Instead, they get it to Moore out at the top of the key. Over to Bourne, 5'8" senior. Gives it off to Brokaw. Bourne, he wants the three-pointer. It's off the mark, no good. Long rebound to Blair. Oh, good cut. Shot off the glass, goes down for the point guard Bourne. He gets his first two, and Girard has her first lead of the night at 4-3. 2 minutes to go in the quarter. Keel to Quirin on the left wing. Now to Johnson. Hands off to Sawyer for a deep three, and it is good. He has unlimited range, and we have a timeout called by Coach Houck. minute 46 to go in quarter number 1. Vikes lead at 6-4. We're back in 30 seconds. This is Viking basketball on V93. Back at Harold T. Johnson Gymnasium, Vikings leading at 6-4 after off that deep three-pointer by Dante Sawyer. Here comes Gerard with it. Shot clock not going, so they'll have to get the shot clock reset.
Happened a couple times in the girls' game.
Yeah. I say it's going to be an adjustment for everybody. I mean, the officials have caught it every time. I've never caught it, Tony.
Yeah,
I'm just not used to looking for it. So they're going to put 31 seconds on the shot clock, minute 46 on the game clock. Again, Vikings leading at 6-4. Boy, that could have been a backcourt violation.
That was close. He was in the air, I think, so.
Moore swings it over to Bourne on the left wing. He's being guarded closely by Barkas. That's a great matchup. Moore to Bourne, gives him a great screen. Jump shot is going to be short. Boy, that's over the back, and they don't call it. Here come the Vikings. Johnson wasn't looking for the pass. And a turnover. Here comes Bourne. He loses it. Oh, nice recovery by the Viking defense. Keel into the front court. Offensively, it's been an ugly game, but the teams are playing hard on both ends. Quirin gets his man in the air from 15. He's short. Boy, he could have gone under him and gotten a foul, Tony.
Yeah.
Ball is loose. Oh, great hustle by Barkas to force the jump ball situation, and the Vikings will get it on the alternating possession. 57 seconds to go in our opening quarter with the Vikings leading this one 6-4. Tony, you kind of get the feel that whichever team kind of gets their feet under them first will win this game. I don't know that there's enough difference in talent for this game to be a blowout, but see how things progress. Shaw on the floor now along with Largent. Hands it off to Quirin, goes baseline. He's cut off. Out top to Johnson. 20 seconds on the shot clock, 40 seconds to go in the quarter. Coach Hout yelling instructions. Oh, nice ball movement, but Demise Johnson has it blocked from behind, and here comes Gerard. They're going to hold, looks like, for the final shot of the quarter, and then they will get the first possession of quarter number 2. I thought was the plan, but it looked like they wanted to go quickly. Now we have a foul on Shaw, his first, and the team's third. 6-4 is your score. Vikes by 2. 21 seconds to go in our opening quarter. And we have a traveling violation, sure enough. That was partially blocked, but I thought it looked funny.
Yeah, he shuffled his feet a little bit.
Blake Brokob, 6-foot sophomore, with the turnover. Now the Vikings get a chance for the final shot, and I don't know, Tony, I'm thinking I'd like to see Dante Sawyer.
Oh, 100%.
Shoot a 3 here unless they get an easy basket underneath or something. So yeah, it's been a kind of be, what you would expect. In fact, I would say 3 teams have looked like it's their first game tonight, the only exception being the Lady Trojans. They look like they were in about their 10th or 11th game.
Yeah, they were definitely rolling. They started rolling pretty early.
Yeah, and never stopped.
Yeah.
So here go the Vikings. 15 seconds to go in the quarter. They lead at 6-4. Got a bigger man out on Dante Sawyer. He looks to drive to Keel with 6 seconds. Sawyer wants to make a move. Step back 3, short. It's an air ball. 1 second. They get off a long 3, and it is just short. It grazes the rim, and we have ended. It was somewhat less than perfect first quarter, but we'll take it. Vikings lead the Trojans at the end of one, 6-4, and we'll be back with quarter number 2 in 30 seconds. You're listening to Viking Basketball on B93.
Life is about movement, and the human body is like any high-performance machine. When miles add up, parts wear down, and that's when pain begins, and here's where it ends. At Labette Health, our nationally recognized orthopedic and sports medicine surgeons use advanced techniques to reduce recovery times and relieve pain for miles to come. Feel like new again at Labette Health in Parsons, Kansas. For more information, go to labettehealth.com.
Welcome back to Parsons High School, everybody. Vikings leading Girard as we get ready for quarter number 2, 6-4. And Tony, you know, that 35-second shot clock certainly didn't increase its scoring in the first quarter. But, you know, both teams, you can just tell it's the first game.
Yeah.
You know, that's all there is to it. And both teams played pretty solid defense. So, low scoring first quarter.
6 turnovers for the Vikings first quarter, 5 turnovers for Girard, 2 for 9 Girard shooting, 2 for 11 Parsons shooting. So neither team shooting it very well and turning it over a lot. And there's another turnover. They both have
another turnover.
They both have 6 now.
Well, I don't know which is. Oh, I'm looking at the wrong roster. Yep, Cam Smith, I think, turned that over. So here come the Vikings into the front court. Barkas has it. Vikes with a 2-point lead. 7:45 to go in the first half. To Keel on the right wing. Girard still in a man-to-man. Yep, offensive foul. It looked like a push-off on Quirin. Picks up his first and the team's first here in the second quarter. Again, your score, Parsons 6, Girard 4. 7:35 to go in the first half. Smith gets it over to Cullen. Oh, and another quick foul on Quirin. So he picks up 2 quick ones.
I don't think that was Quirin's fault.
I don't either.
Wow. That's unbelievable.
Harrison Burke to throw it in. He's a 6'3 sophomore. Jason Shaw will replace Quirin in the Viking lineup.
Looked like Moore was just out of control and hit Quirin in the side.
Oh, good look to Moore underneath. He goes over everybody and scores. He now has 4 points. And we are tied at 6 apiece. 7:18 to go here in quarter number 2. Largent at the top of the key to Barkas. Barkas looking to drive. And boy, an illegal screen on who? Had a couple of bodies in front of me. I thought maybe it was Largent. Sure enough, Connor Largent.
Wow, that's unbelievable.
So 3 fouls on the Vikings in less than a minute here in the second quarter. So Girard with a chance to break the tie here. Smith into the front court. Boy, that was about an illegal screen out top. No call. And get it to Moore in the right wing. Over to Smith. Smith wants to penetrate, cut off, throws it away. It's going to be a backcourt violation.
That's already 2 turnovers on Girard here in the second quarter. I mean, that's what's keeping the Vikings in this game.
Yeah.
Is Girard's sloppy. I mean, they've turned it over 7 times.
I think it's safe to say, Tony, that these programs just don't have quite the overall athleticism that they've had in the past. But, you know, with this being the season opener, you know, both teams are going to improve greatly as the season progresses. Running a little bit of a weave here are the Vikings, trying to break this 6-all tie. Shaw for a 3. It's a little bit short, and then a rebound on the weak side by Ranson Bourne. Bourne into the front court. Smith wide open for 3. Got it. First basket of the night for the sophomore. And a traveling violation in the backcourt. And nobody caused it. So just a silly turnover by the Vikings, and a bit of a run here for Girard. Leading the Vikings 9-6. 6:24 to go in the first half. Smith to Moore. Tried to get it to Bourne, and they weren't on the same page, and he thought Bourne was going to cut all the way to the basket. So turnover on the Trojans.
We're
9-6, Trojans leading by 3 as Jason Shaw hits to the bench, replaced by Sawyer.
We're just fortunate that they're turning it over the way they are.
Right. See if the Vikings can get things going offensively. Johnson at the top of the key. Hands off to Barkus. Barkus penetrates, kicks it out, and he's fouled. That'll be the first foul of the second quarter on the Trojans as they get the point guard Bourne. I believe they did. Sure enough, that is his first personal. 6:05 to go in the first half. Girard leading the Vikes 9-6. Sawyer to throw it in. Finds Keel down to Largent. Boy, he had an opening, and now he hesitated. Now it gets blocked. Going coast to coast. No good, and then an offensive rebound, but a blocked shot. Moore got stuffed, and the Vikings on the move. Keel, front of the Girard bench, out to Sawyer, over to Johnson. He thought about a deep three. Vikes down 9-6, still looking for their first point. Oh, nice cut to the basket. Johnson fouled, and he scores. Yeah, he won't have any trouble absorbing contact, Tony.
Yeah.
Demias Johnson with his first basket. The foul was on Harrison Burke, his first. Johnson's free throw good off the glass. Whatever it takes, 9-9. All tied up, 5.5 to go in quarter number 2. Smith over to Cullen, he drives.
Yeah, he took too many steps.
They wave off the basket, yep.
Travel.
Good call, Tony. Took an extra step. Otherwise, it would have been an and one.
Yeah, too many steps.
Coach Westcott, I think, said good call to the official.
That's 4 turnovers already in this quarter. They had 5 in the first quarter, Scott.
Yeah, Girard, that's not typical for a Trojan team at all. Barkus being hounded out top, gets it off to Keel. Again, we're tied at 9, 5:09 to go in the first half, and Sawyer slipped. Ball is loose. Who's going to get it? I think we have a timeout called by Girard. We're tied at 9, 5:03 to go in the first half. We'll be back in 30 seconds. This is Viking basketball on B93.
At Labette Community College, we're passionate about medicine and compassionate about people. Our highly trained instructors provide innovative career-specific education in the field of diagnostic medical sonography. Do you already have an associate or bachelor's degree in healthcare? Earn an additional certification in sonography. LCC offers a 12-month completely online program with a clinical component. In as little as 1 year, specialize in OB, abdomen, or vascular. For more information, text pound SONO to 620-293-6671 today. Apply online at labette.edu.
This 9-all tie. Bourne swings it over. Oh, nice drive to the basket. And a block from behind by Largent. Then he threw it off the Girard player, I believe. I think they're giving it to the Vikings, sure enough.
Wow.
Great play by Largent.
Unbelievable.
Coach Houck loves it, applauding the effort. Again, 4:52 to go in the first half, tied at 9. Vikes led 6-4 at the end of the first quarter. So low scoring, to say the least. Largent at the top of the key. Girard still in a man-to-man. Demias Johnson with it. Ball tipped away. Is going to go out of bounds and stay with the Vikings, I believe. Definitely tipped by the Vikings. That was the official who missed one earlier. I mean, there was no doubt that ball was tipped by Girard, and he had to get help, but credit him for not just making a quick judgment and getting help from one of the other officials. Sawyer to throw it in from the baseline. Out top to Johnson, out to Largent. Over to Sawyer. What, ball tip? They were trying to get it down low to Johnson. Ball tipped away. Nice drive to the other end by Bourne. He scores off the glass. He now has 4. And Girard by 2, 11-9. Barkas with it for the Vikings. To Largent. Hands off to Sawyer. It's tipped away. Who's going to get it? Sawyer runs it down. Well, he shoved off.
Wow.
Fortunately, no call. Sawyer drives all the way to the basket. Can't score. He thought he was fouled. And here come the Trojans with it. Bourne. All the way to the basket. They're going to wave it off. They're going to call a charge. Johnson was definitely there. And they don't really have that restricted area, Tony, in the high school, so it's probably the right call.
Yeah, I like that call. Yeah, they were seriously aggressive on it. That's for sure.
So Bourne picks up his second. Neither team able to get much going on the offensive end. 11-9, Trojans by 2, 3:45 to go in the first half. Largent took steps. And I looked at Coach Hauk, and yeah, Coach Hauk is saying what I thought, that yeah, it might have looked a little bit funny, but his pivot foot was solid. So another turnover on the Vikes. Here comes Bourne, picked up by Barkas. Get over to Collin, out top to Smith. Bourne on the left wing, out top to Smith. Three-pointer from the left wing is off the mark, no good, and then a great effort by Girard, because Largent had it on a rebound, but then hustling in was Collin to force the tie-up situation. Vikes have to be stronger with the ball. Grab that rebound, kind of hug it to your chest. And a steal off the inbound because the Vikes weren't paying attention. And layup is good by Ben Collin. 13-9, Girard by 4. That is their biggest lead of the night. 3:05 to go in the first half. Largent to Johnson. Now to Barkas. Lost it, gets it back, but he needs help. Now to Largent. 15 seconds on the shot clock. Keel. Oh, good look underneath, and layup goes down. Nice cut by Connor Barkas. Give the assist to Keel. Moore, the big guy. That's got to be an offensive foul. That was an easy one. Went right into the chest of Demias Johnson. He's taken 2 charges here in the last minute. So Moore picks up his second. And it'd be the team's 4th. So 13-11, Girard by 2, but the Vikes have a hint of momentum right now. Connor Barkas walks the ball into the front court. 2.5 minutes to go in the first half. Girard 13, Vikings 11. Picks up his dribble, now to Largent at the top of the key. Hands off to Shaw, almost had his pocket picked. Now to Demias. Johnson with the dribble, hands off to Keel. Nice drive, kicks it out to Barkas for a 3 in the lead. Off the mark, no good. Rebounded by Moore. Off to Smith. Back to Moore, the big guy puts it on the floor. Kicks it into the corner. Smith open from the right wing, got it. That is his second three-pointer of the quarter, and it is 16-11, 5-point lead for Girard. Minute 50 to go in the first half. Barkas to Johnson. He took steps, I thought. Nice cut to the basket. Laying it in is Joe Keel. And give the assist to Demias Johnson. 16-13, Girard by 3. Another block from behind, but they're going to get a foul. I didn't see the contact, not saying it didn't occur, but they're going to get Largent with his second personal, and we're going to have free throws coming. We haven't had many free throws shot at all here in the first half. In fact, Girard has not shot any so far. These will be their first 2. This is Siler Salmon, 6'1" senior, and it goes down. It's his first point. 17-13, Girard by 4. A couple of subs check in. Ben Collin along with Levi Blair. 1 free throw coming for the Trojans. They lead by 4, minute and a half to go in the second quarter. Second free throw also good. 18-13, 5-point lead for Gerard. Barkus to Shaw, now to Johnson. Down low to Largent. He's double teamed, gets it out to Keel. Oh, good look underneath, and then ball poked away, and Gerard has it. Blair to Cullen, kicks it out to Smith. He's already got a couple of threes. That one's a little bit short, and then over the back on the Trojans. And that, I believe that'll be free throws at the other end for the Vikings. That'll be the 5th foul.
Should be Barkus shooting.
Blake Brokaw was the guilty party, I believe.
Yeah, it's called on, 23.
Vikes 2 out of 3 from the line here in the first half. Barkus with 4 points. That free throw is short. He'll have one more. Minute 6 to go in the first half. 18-13. Gerard on top. Largent heads to the bench for a breather. 5'9" senior Connor Barkus puts it up. It's off the mark, no good. 0 for 2 on that trip. So still a 5-point lead for the Trojans. Blair with it. Swings it over to Salmons. Smith, who's got a couple of threes. Nice drive. Scoop shot won't go, but he's going to go to the line to shoot 2. Clock stopped with 51 seconds to go in the half. Keel whistled for the foul. His first and the team's 5th. Cam Smith has 6 points. Make it 7. He was scoreless in the first quarter. 19-13. This will be the biggest lead of the night for Gerard if this free throw goes down. Historically, Gerard shoots free throws very well. They're 3 out of 3 here in the first half, make it 4 out of 4. All of a sudden, 20-13, 7-point lead for the Trojans. Shaw swing over to Keel. Johnson calling for it. They get it to him. The big man can't score. He's a little too far under the basket. About a 3-second differential between the game clock and the shot clock. Blair out top for a 3. That's no good. Now knocked out of bounds. Well, I thought it went off Shaw. They're going to say Blair touched it last. Blake Brokaw not shy about pulling the trigger, but he's about 0 for 4 on 3-pointers. Vikings need a basket. They can hold for the last shot right here. They're down 20-13. 20 seconds to go in the half. Shaw picks up his dribble over to Johnson with 15 seconds. Floater in the lane goes too hard off the back iron, and then a steal. The Vikes catch a break. 3-pointer by Shaw. Got it. There's 2 seconds to go, and that's going to be the end of the first half. Big turn of events there, because the Vikings could have been down by double digits going into the locker room. Instead, they're only down by 4. 20-16 is your halftime score. We will take a 3-minute commercial break, and then we'll be back to break down the first half. You're listening to Viking Basketball on B93.
With many years of combined experience, Eye Care Associates of Parsons has set the comprehensive eye health examinations for all ages and routine vision care for families throughout the 4-state area. Our optometrists and staff provide remarkable care with state-of-the-art technology to help with diagnosis and management of eye health conditions. Give us a call or visit our website to schedule your next eye exam. Eye Care Associates of Parsons. Experience
Met Community College, we're passionate about medicine and compassionate about people. Our highly trained instructors provide career-specific education in the field of diagnostic medical sonography. Do you already have an associate or bachelor's degree?
Bowen Pharmacy supports the Parsons Vikings here, and here, and here. It's our goal to keep you covered. At Bowen Pharmacy, we give no excuses for you not to make it to the game. And it's always a great day to be a Viking.
At Labette Community College, we're passionate about medicine and compassionate about people. Our highly trained instructors provide innovative career-specific education in the field of diagnostic medical sonography. Do you already have an associate or bachelor's degree in healthcare? Earn an additional certification in sonography. LCC offers a 12-month completely online program with a clinical component. In as little as 1 year, specialize in OB, abdomen, or vascular. For more information, text pound SONO to 620-293-6671 today. Apply online at labette.edu.
Life is about movement, and the human body is like any high-performance machine. When miles add up, parts wear down, and that's when pain begins, and here's where it ends. At Labette, recognized orthopedic and sports medicine surgeons use advanced techniques to reduce recovery times and relieve pain for miles to come. Feel like new again at Labette Health in Parsons, Kansas. For more information, go to labettehealth.com.
With many years of combined experience, Eye Care Associates of Parsons has set the framework in providing comprehensive eye health examinations for all ages and routine vision care for families throughout the four-state area. Our optometrists and staff provide remarkable care with state-of-the-art technology to help with diagnosis and management of eye health conditions. Give us a call or visit our website to schedule your next eye exam. Eye Care Associates of Parsons. Experience modern eye care.
Bowen Pharmacy supports the Parsons Vikings here, and here, and here. It's our goal to keep you covered. At Bowen Pharmacy, we give no excuses for you not to make it to the game. And it's always a great day to be a Viking.
At Labette Community College, we're passionate about medicine and compassionate about people. Our highly trained instructors provide innovative career-specific education in the field of diagnostic medical sonography. Do you already have an associate or bachelor's degree in healthcare? Earn an additional certification in sonography. LCC offers a 12-month completely online program with a clinical component. In as little as 1 year, specialize in OB, abdomen, or vascular. For more information, text pound SONO to 620-293-6671 today. Apply online at labette.edu. Labette Community.
Life is about movement, and the human body is like any high-performance machine. When miles add up, parts wear down, and here's where it ends. At Labette Health, our nationally recognized orthopedic and sports medicine surgeons use advanced techniques to reduce recovery times and relieve pain for miles to come. Feel like new again at Labette Health in Parsons, Kansas. For more information, go to labettehealth.com.
Bowen Pharmacy supports the Parsons Vikings here, and here, and here. It's our goal to keep you covered. At Bowen Pharmacy, we give no excuses for you not to make it to the game. And it's always a great day to be a Viking.
With many years of combined experience, Eye Care Associates of Parsons has set the framework in providing comprehensive eye health examinations for all ages and routine vision care for families throughout the four-state area. Our optometrists and staff provide remarkable care with state-of-the-art technology to help with diagnosis and management of eye health conditions. Give us a call or visit our website to schedule your next eye exam. Eye Care Associates of Parsons. Experience modern eye care.
Life is about movement, and the body is like any high-performance machine. When miles add up, parts wear down, and that's when pain begins, and here's where it ends. At Labette Health, our nationally recognized orthopedic and sports medicine surgeons use advanced techniques to reduce recovery times and relieve pain for miles to come. Feel like new again at Labette Health in Parsons, Kansas. For more information, go to labettehealth.com.
With many years' experience, Eye Care Associates of Parsons has set the framework in providing comprehensive eye health examinations for all ages and routine vision care for families throughout the four-state area. Our optometrists and staff provide care with state-of-the-art technology to help with diagnosis and management of eye health conditions. Give us a call or visit our website to schedule your next eye exam. Eye Care Associates of Parsons. Experience modern eye care.
Labette Community College is meeting the need for an increased demand in qualified radiographers. Our radiography students will train on the latest technology in a hospital simulation environment.
I wanted to be able to go into a career where I could help people. And if you're going to go into that field in this part of the four-state area, LCC is the only place to come.
Tuition is nearly half the cost of universities. Scholarship and financial aid available for those who qualify. Text radiography to 620-293-6671 for more information or visit labette.edu.
Life is about movement, and the human body is
by Largent. Look, as tried to get into Johnson, but it was tipped away. Goes out of bounds.
Largent to Keel, fakes the three, pulls up for a jump shot, may have been partially blocked. Quick whistle. Did Keel get fouled?
Yep.
On the shot? Okay.
I think so.
So he will go to the line to shoot two. Smith is very confused. He's like, what? But Cam Smith, I think, got whistled for the foul. That will be his first and the team's first here in the second half. Well, now what are they calling? I'm very confused.
I think they called it on Keel.
Oh, okay, that's why they have the same number. Smith and Keel have the same number. They're both number 22. So we're going to make sure everything, because that would be the second on Joe Keel. And we have a warning on somebody. That's all I can hear the officials say over here at the scores table. So maybe not. So I don't even think it was a foul, if I understood correctly. I'm going to take, we'll have to keep an eye on that. I'm going to take off Joe Keel's foul. I have no idea what the actual call was. I just heard the word warning.
Yeah,
so,
I did hear that too.
So here comes Girard with the ball in a 4-point lead. Smith had a good second quarter. Tough shot from the baseline is an air ball. Second shot, no good, and then a foul not called, but the Vikings come away with it. Connor Barkus into the front court to Quirin, right back to Barkus. Top to Largent. Largent not going to shoot from the outside. Keel will for three. It's off the mark, no good, and Trojans corral the loose ball. The action, kicks it back out for a 3 from the corner, no good. Nice rebound by Largent. Ball Tipped away. Who's going to get it? Great hustle by Girard. It's going to stay with the Vikings. 20-16. That's where we were at halftime.
5 missed shots already.
Yeah, points have been hard to come by. You know, Girard got it going a little bit. They ended up with 16 points actually in the second quarter. They finally started to heat up. Now they're wanting to know if I think they're wondering if the shot clock is right. And play has resumed the third quarter. Girard leading the Vikings 20-16. Barkas hands off to Keel, guarded by Salmons. Tried to get the cutter Quirin, and the ball tipped away. Another turnover, and the Trojans have it. Smith, good look underneath to Moore, goes up and scores off the glass. He's a handful down there. He only has 6 points, but he's by far the biggest guy on the floor. 6-point lead for the Trojans. I believe their biggest lead in the first half was 7. Near steal, Johnson has it for the Vikings. Now to Quirin. Jump shot goes down. Jagger Quirin with a nice shot from about 17. Gets his first basket. 22-18, Girard by 4, 5:25 to go in quarter number 3. Oh, good lob. And then an easy basket for Scott Moore. I thought we'd see more of that in the first half. He's already doubled his first half output. He has 8. 24-18, Trojans by 6. A little over 5 minutes to go in the quarter, and a foul on the drive to the basket. Salmons will pick up his 3rd. And the team's first. 5:05 to go in the third quarter. Girard leading this one 24-18. Sawyer will throw it in from the baseline. Keel heads to the bench. They get it into Quirin. Nice drive. And then throws it away, taken by Cullen of Girard. A lot of turnovers in this contest. 3-pointer from the left side. Another miss. Ball loose. The Vikings have it. Barkas to Sawyer. He needs to get going offensively. Great look underneath to Largent. Great pass and an easy layup for Largent. First basket of the night. 24-20. Girard by 4. Bourne slows it up. Gets it over to Cullen. Now up top to Smith. Over to Brokaw. But bad pass. Vikes have it. Barkas up ahead. 3-pointer off the mark. No good. And then a foul. I think they're going to get. No, I think they're going to get Girard.
Wow.
Neither does the Girard faithful or the Girard bench. Colin picks up his 2nd and the team's 2nd. Vikes may have caught a break on that one. 24-20. Girard by 4. Barkas to Sawyer. Out top to Quirin. Down low to Johnson. Has it. Thought about a 3. Now Barkas. Over to Quirin. He's open. He'll launch and hit. We mentioned in the pregame he can knock it down very easily from beyond the 3-point line. And just like that, it is a 1-point game. 24-23. Trojans by 1. And an offensive foul. I think maybe they caught.
Wow.
They might have caught Sawyer with an elbow.
Yeah, I think Sawyer hit him first. That's what the second guy always gets it called on him. Man. I want to say Sawyer smacked him first.
That's Brokaw with his 2nd personal, the team's 3rd. 3:45 to go. They regain the lead on this trip. Largent. Thought he had a path to the basket. Doesn't take the shot. Johnson for 3. Off the mark. No good. Largent offensive board. Then gets blocked. Here comes Girard with it. Blair over to Smith. Now to Bourne. Bourne has his pocket here. Up ahead to Johnson. He's not a guard, but he dribbles anyway. 3-pointer by Quirin. In and out. No good. Fighting for the loose ball. Went off Girard, and the Vikings will keep it. Nice little run here by the Vikings. They had fallen behind by 6. Right now they're only down by 1, and they have possession. They'll be inbounding from underneath their own basket. Barkas to throw it in. Gets it way out top to Johnson. Over to Sawyer. He thought about a 3. Then he tried to get it in the corner, and it was foul at the other end, and 2 free throws coming for Ben Collin. He's disappointed he wasn't able to finish off that layup, but he's going to get 2 free throws. I was a little bit surprised Sawyer passed up on that 3-pointer, Tony.
Yeah, he needs to just pull the trigger there.
Ben Collin with 2 points on the night. This is his first trip to the line, and it's off the back iron, no good. Tonight for Girard, they are 4 out of 5. 24-23, Girard by 1, 3:07 to play in quarter number 3. Lady Trojans ran away from the Lady Vikes in the girls contest. Collin's second free throw is good. So a 2-point lead for Girard, 25-23, just over 3 minutes to play in quarter number 3. Shaw with it for the Vikings. To Johnson. Over to Barkas. Barkas gets into the paint, but he's cut off. Hands off to Keel. Gives it to Johnson, and he scores off the glass. Nice offense by the Vikings. Demias Johnson now with 5 points. We are tied at 25 points apiece. And a turnover as Smith stepped on the sideline. Vikings.
That's a big turnover there.
Demias needs a breather, and he's going to head to the bench, replaced by Largent. Vikings haven't had the lead at all here in the second half, but they'll have a chance to regain the lead here. 25-25 is your score, 2:38 to go in the third quarter. Shaw to Keel. Hands off to Quirin. Nice drive, and then he has it stripped, and a blocking foul, and I think they're not going to give him 2 free throws.
Well, he was definitely shooting. I don't understand.
No, they're going to have him take it out. I'm shocked. So Blair with the foul. No, I thought he originally, and it is just the 4th foul. So Quirin with 2 free throws. First one goes down. Quirin with 6 points, all in the third quarter, and the Vikings have erased a 6-point deficit, and they now lead by 1. 6-foot junior second free throw, also good. 2-point lead for the Vikes. Smith into the front court. Out top to Bourne. Guarded by Barkas. That's been a fun matchup to watch all night. Smith guarded closely by Quirin. Gives it off to Collin. Now in the corner to Salmons. 12 seconds on the shot clock. Bourne wants to penetrate. Tough shot in the paint. Doesn't get the roll, and it's rebounded out by Largent. Keel needs a little bit of help. Gets it head to Shaw into the front court now. Barkas right back to Shaw for 3. Got it! Jason Shaw with his second 3 of the night.
That's
and
big.
This is a 10-0 run. Maybe an 11-0 run. I think they were down. We have a foul on the baseline. I think they got Shaw with his second and the team's second.
Shaw got in the middle of their little huddle. That's funny.
Girard to inbound from the baseline, way out top to Smith. It's a 5-point lead for the Vikings, a minute and a half to go, and a silly foul by Largent. About 18 feet from the basket, picks up his 3rd. Vikes basically have 2 big guys, Largent and Johnson, and
Yep, going back and forth between them here.
So with 3 fouls, Largent will have to head to the bench. Minute 32 to play in quarter number 3. 5-point lead for the Vikes. Girard trying to inbound from underneath their own basket, having some trouble. Finally getting it out top to Smith. Now to Moore at the free throw line. Did he take steps?
Yep.
It's a traveling violation.
That's 3 turnovers. They went a long time there in this third quarter, Scott, without any turnovers. They've turned it over 3 out of the last 5 times down.
Yeah, Girard has not helped themselves. They They played great in the second quarter, but first and third quarters have been a little shaky. Vikes with the ball in a 5-point lead, minute 22 to go in our third quarter. Coach Hauk directing traffic from the elbow. Keel hands off to Sawyer. Tough shot, can't get it to go, rebounded by Moore. And here come the Trojans trying to cut into this 5-point deficit. Smith out top to Moore. Quick pass underneath. Now Smith wide open for three. Can't get the roll. Oh, and an offensive rebound and an easy score. And then a timeout on the floor. I think that basket will go to Cullen. And I think we have a full timeout called by Girard. 30-27, Vikes by 3. 55 seconds to play in quarter number 3. We'll be back in 30 seconds. You're listening to Viking Basketball on V93.
Life is about movement, and the human body is like any high-performance machine. When miles add up, parts wear down, and that's when pain begins, and here's where it ends. At Labette Health, our nationally recognized orthopedic and sports medicine surgeons use advanced techniques to reduce recovery times and relieve pain for miles to come. Feel like new again at Labette Health in Parsons, Kansas. For more information, go to labettehealth.com.
Teams are up, or both teams are a little bit down when we play Girard, and the final result is that it always goes down to the final minute.
It's always a good game.
Demise Johnson going to get double teamed. He dribbles out of trouble, hands off to Sawyer. Girard going to start offensively, at least the last bit of this third quarter here. Now the Vikings slow things up. 12 seconds on the shot clock. Sawyer with it, gets around his man, into the paint, gets fouled and scores. Got fouled from behind, I believe. With the foul, his third. Sawyer just with 5 points on the night, but he's kind of nursing a bad ankle. He can just flat out light it up. His free throw is good.
Now the Vikings had 6 field goals in the first half. They've got 6 field goals in the third quarter.
Yeah, that's certainly trending in the right direction for the Vikes. 6-point lead for the Vikes. I believe that is their biggest lead of the night. 20 seconds to go in the quarters. Moore missed the shot. Offensive rebound, but then a blocked shot. The Vikes could hold for one, and that's what Coach Hauk wants. Keel to Johnson. I don't think he heard his coach because he dribbles into traffic. And it's a tie-up situation, and it goes over. It stays with the Vikings, but that means Girard will get the first possession. Now Sawyer going to come in as a three-point threat. 6 seconds by 6. You know, Coach Hauk would love Sawyer to get a look at this three-pointer if possible. Girard very aware of where he is. Keel out top to Sawyer. Now gets it over to Barkas in the corner. 2 seconds. It's going to be Barkas for three. Off the back iron, no good. Coaches wanted a foul as Barkas got knocked to the ground, but no whistle. So 33-27 is your score. We'll be back in 30 seconds with quarter number 4. You're listening to Viking Basketball on V93.
Labette Community College is meeting the need for an increased demand in qualified radiographers. Our radiography students will train on the latest technology in a hospital simulation environment.
I wanted to be able to go into a career where I could help people. And if you're going to go into that field and this part of the four-state only place to come.
Tuition is nearly half the cost of universities. Scholarship and financial aid available for those who qualify. Text radiography to 620-293-6671 for more information or visit labette.edu.
Back live at Parsons High School, getting ready for quarter number 4 with Parsons leading at 33-27. Tony, what do you think the Vikes have to do to hang on here tonight?
Well, I mean, they limited their turnovers. They had 6 in the first quarter, 4 in the second quarter, 2 in the third quarter. So the turnovers are going down, and the field goals made are going up. So that makes it. I mean, we were down 4 at half. Now we're up 6, so it's a 10-point advantage in the third quarter. I mean, if you don't turn it over and you make some baskets, you're the win.
Play has resumed, underway here in the fourth quarter. Girard has the ball. Parsons leading at 33-27. They try to get into the big man. Oh, it's poked. They're going to get Keel. I thought it was great help defense, but sometimes when you got that many bodies flying around the ball, it's hard to see everything. The official whistles Keel for his second. Bourne in the corner. Now top to Salmons. There's Moore. He's got 8 points on the night. Smith over to Bourne. Collin in a bad spot in the corner, and oh, that was a dangerous pass. I don't know how he got it to his teammate. Now a 14-footer, no good. Johnson clears the glass for the Vikes. Up ahead to Largent. In the corner, a three-pointer short and knocked out of bounds, I think, by Girard. Sure enough, Vikes will keep it.
The Vikings got lucky there.
Vikes get it into Johnson. Vikes looking for their biggest lead of the night. Barkas thought about a 3. Now in the corner to Keel. Johnson thought he was going to shoot from 15. Instead, it's Quirin for 3. It's short and rebounded by Moore. And here comes Girard. Vikes still leading by 6. Collin to Moore. Quick shot. No good, but somehow he got the ball back. Nice drive on the baseline. Layup goes down. Skylar Salmon, 6'1" senior. Gets Girard to within 4 at 30-29. Now Girard changes up their defense like a 1-3-1 zone. They're going to try to do a little trapping out of it probably. See how the Vikings attack this zone. You don't want to throw lob passes against it, that's for sure. 12 seconds on the shot clock. Find Johnson underneath, gets it back. Will he get a third try? Kicks it back out from the free throw line. Good, Keel knocks it down. Keel with 5 points on the night. Vikes by 6, 35-29. Smith to Collin on the left wing, guarded by Largent. 15-footer will not go down. How about over the back on Moore? And so they're just going to say he knocked it out. 5:56 to go in the game. Vikes leading 35-29. Demias Johnson needs it. He's headed to the bench, as is Barkas. Shaw and Sawyer into the lineup for the Vikings. Neither team is led by more than 7 tonight. Vikes can change that right here with the basket. They lead by 6, 35-29, 5:50 to go in the game. Girard stays in their 1-3-1 zone. And baseline is the weak spot in this zone if the Vikings can exploit it. Dangerous pass. Somehow Shaw ends up with it. He got fouled from behind. No call. It's a turnover. 2-on-1 break. Layup is good. Laying it in is Cam Smith. He's in double figures with 10. First player to be in double digits for either team, and we have a timeout on the floor. 35-31 is your score. Vikes by 4. We'll be back in 30 seconds. This is Viking basketball on V93.
Life is about movement, and the human body is like any high-performance machine. parts wear down, and that's when pain begins, and here's where it ends. At Labette Health, our nationally recognized orthopedic and sports medicine surgeons use advanced techniques to reduce recovery times and relieve pain for miles to come. Feel like new again at Labette Health in Parsons, Kansas. For more information, go to labettehealth.com.
And we are back at high school. Harold C. Johnson Gymnasium. 5:15 to play in our ball game. And the Vikings clinging to a 4-point lead, 35-31. Parsons will have the ball coming out of this timeout. This stage of the game, nobody in serious foul trouble. A couple of players with 3. Connor Largent for the Vikes, Siler Salmons for Girard. Again, shot clock has become part of high school basketball this season. Vikings have 32 seconds on the shot clock. And Vikings don't even have the right personnel as Shaw has to head to the bench. So it's going to be Keel, Barkett, Sawyer, Largent, and Quirin on the floor for the Vikings. Vikes get it into Sawyer. Girard had gone to a 1-3-1, and now they're going to switch back to a man-to-man defense, it looks like. Barkas at the top of the key. Plenty of time on the shot clock. Vikes with the ball in a 4-point lead. 5 minutes to play in our game. Keel gets his man in the air, shoots. Short, and then, boy, that's got to be over the back. Largent fought hard and got the layup to go, but correctly, the official says the foul occurred before the shot. And that foul was on Moore, his 3rd, and just the team's 1st here in the 4th quarter.
We had 6 offensive rebounds in 3 quarters. We have 4 in this quarter.
Yeah, that's spectacular. Vikes fighting hard on the glass. Keel for 3, got it! Perfect execution on the out-of-bounds play.
Biggest lead.
And the Vikes lead by 7. Girard tries to answer, and they do. Finally knocking it down is Brokaw. He's about 1 out of 8 now from the 3-point line. Finally got 1 to go. 38-34, great cut to the basket. Layup goes down for Dante Sawyer. 8 points for the senior. 6-point lead for the Vikes, 40-34. Girard lobs it into the big man, and he's fouled. Largent with his 4th. So we'll keep an eye on that. 4:12 to go in our game. Vikes by 6.
Not much what can you do whenever he gets it that low? It's just.
Yeah, he had great position.
Yeah, that was.
First free throw for the 6'5 senior. Off the back iron, no good.
That helps.
With those 4 fouls, Largent heads to the bench, replaced by Demias Johnson. 40-34. Vikes by 6, 4:12 to go in our game. Scott Moore's 2nd free throw is in and out, no good, and Johnson corrals the rebound.
That's big right there.
So the Vikings don't have to be in any hurry, but again, with the shot clock, basically we'll just run their regular offense. 6-point lead for the Vikes, 3:55 to go in our game. Coach Houck directing traffic. Connor Barkas has it. 11 seconds on the shot clock, 3:45 to go in our game. Vikes with the ball in a 6-point lead. 4 seconds on the shot clock. They got to go. Tough shot. It's going to be a shot clock violation. First one we've had. And that is the right call because it didn't hit the rim.
Yeah,
Girard fans.
They could have had a run out there. And he traveled with it.
So Vikes may have caught a break on that. Be that as it may, Girard with the ball. Vikes lead by 6, 3:23 to go. And we have a foul. Do they get Johnson? Coach Johnson, or Demias Johnson, almost got a technical, I think. And they did get Demias. Is that just his first? Wow, he's played a lot of minutes. Did a lot of banging around down there, and he's done a good job not picking up any fouls. So right there, Girard to inbound from underneath their own basket. Get it to Smith, goes up over everybody, can't score. Rebounded by Keel. Gets it off to Sawyer. 3:12 to go in our game. Vikes with the ball, 6-point lead. Sawyer tries to make something happen, and he does as he gets fouled. Will he get 2 free throws? Yes, he will. Might be the best free throw shooter that the Vikings have, so.
That's 4 on 40.
Yeah, Moore with his 4th.
That's big there. Dante knew exactly what he was doing.
Yes, he did.
There.
2 free throws for the senior. First one goes down. Nine points, looking to break into double digits here for Sawyer, and he got it. 8-point lead for the Vikes, which feels like about 15 the way, because points have been hard to come by for both teams. And that was a traveling violation. Silly turnover that time by Harrison Burt, the 6'3" sophomore. He hasn't played a lot of minutes tonight. So now the Vikes with a chance for a double-digit lead on this trip. Apparently we have a timeout. So we have a full timeout on the floor. Vikes lead by 8, 3:05 to go. We'll be back in 1 minute. This is Viking basketball on V93.
With many years of combined experience, Eye Care Associates of Parsons has set the framework in providing comprehensive eye health examinations for all ages and routine vision care for families throughout the 4-state area. Our optometrists and staff provide remarkable care with state-of-the-art technology to help with diagnosis and management of eye health conditions. Give us a call or visit our website to schedule your next eye exam. Eye Care Associates of Parsons. Experience modern eye care.
Life is about movement, and the human body is like any high-performance machine. When miles add up, parts wear down, and that's when pain begins, and here's where it ends. At Labette Health, our nationally recognized orthopedic and sports medicine surgeons use advanced techniques to reduce recovery times and relieve pain for miles to come. Feel like new again at Labette Health in Parsons, Kansas. For more information, go to labettehealth.com.
And we're back live at Parsons High School. Vikings trying to hang on here. They trailed at halftime, but now they lead by 8 with only 3 minutes to go in the game. Vikings have possession. Keel with it. They go down to Johnson. Back to Keel. Back to Johnson. He's fouled. Going to get Levi Blair with his second personal and the team's third. 2 more fouls, and the Vikings will be shooting 2 free throws the rest of the way. Keel looking, gets it into Johnson. Back out to Quirin, now to Keel. That foul will reset the shot clock so the Vikings can run some time, a little bit of time here if they choose. Ball tipped away, great anticipation by Bourne. Oh, and a foul, hard foul.
He was going for the ball, thank goodness.
So it'll be 2 shots coming. Bourne, the 5'8" senior, he's a heady player. May have temporarily saved the game for Girard because the Vikings were looking at a double-digit lead with about 2.5 minutes to go. Now he's got 2 free throws coming, and it is good. That is 5 points for Bourne. 42-35, Vikes by 7. Big man Scott Moore, 6'5" senior, back on the floor for Girard with those 4 fouls. Bourne's second free throw off the mark, no good. And boy, that looked like it should have been a foul. And now there's a late foul called on Bourne. That'll be the fourth team foul and the third personal.
Big free throws for both teams on the next foul.
We said way back at the beginning of the broadcast, this is one of those games that probably would come down to the free throw line. Girard's going to pick up full court for the first time tonight, and they almost got a turnover because Kiel wasn't ready for the pass. Vikes get it into the front court. Nice spin move and then a foul, and I think that's on Moore. If it is, he's done. Let's see who they got. It might have been on Smith. No, they got Bourne, of all people, I believe. If so, that was his fourth. Sure enough. So 2 free throws for Sawyer. That's exactly who the Vikings want at the free throw line. He knocks down the first one. He is a perfect 4 of 4 from the line. Has 11 points on the night to lead the way for the Vikes. Second free throw, got it. Biggest lead of the night for the Vikings at 44-35, 2:20 to go in our ball game. Smith with it. Out top to Brokaw, now in the corner to Smith. Ball tipped away, the Vikes have it. Coach Houck is going to say, hey, slow it up, slow it up. Time is on our side. And I think Coach Houck just called another timeout.
The shot clock wasn't running.
Nope, sure enough. And that's going to be an issue until everybody gets shot clock. Shot clock operator is will be brand new for everybody. So they put the shot clock at 27 seconds. Vikes inbound with exactly 2 minutes to go in the game. Vikes with a 9-point lead. At some point, Girard may just go ahead and foul. If nothing else, they're going to have to take some chances defensively. Coach Westcott saying, hey, get out and challenge the passing lanes. Sawyer with it. 5 seconds on the shot clock. Calls for a screen and then throws it away. Was trying to get it to Johnson. Here comes Girard. They still have life, but they're going to have to get it going on the offensive end. They're down by 9. Boy, a quick whistle. Foul on the floor, but it's still going to be 2 free throws. And that's one thing the Vikings don't want to do, give Girard a chance to score with the clock standing still. So Kiel picks up the personal. And at the line for 2. He's 1 out of 2 from the line, has 5 points on the night. Girard needs every point the rest of the way. That free throw rattles home. Vikes need to box out in case of a miss. 44-36, 8-point lead for the Vikings. They've had the lead this entire fourth quarter. Second free throw off the mark, but there's the offensive rebound by the big man, but he can't finish. Vikes catch a break. 44-36, Vikes have the lead and the ball. Minute 15 to go in our game. And now Coach Houck calls a timeout. Minute 15 to play, 8-point lead for the Vikes. We'll be back 30 seconds. You're listening to Viking Basketball on V93.
Bowen Pharmacy supports the Parsons Vikings here, and here, and here. It's our goal to keep you covered. At Bowen Pharmacy, we give no excuses for you not to make it to the game. And it's always a great day of Viking.
At Labette Community College, we're passionate about medicine and compassionate about people. Our highly trained instructors provide innovative career-specific education in the field of diagnostic medical sonography. Do you already have an associate or bachelor's degree in healthcare? Earn an additional certification in sonography. LCC offers a 12-month completely online program with a clinical...
Yeah, we're back live at Parsons High School. Vikings a minute 15 away from starting out the season with a win. They lead the Girard 44-36. Girard led at halftime 20-16, but a strong second quarter by the Vikings had them leading 33-27 as they outscored Girard in that pivotal third quarter 17-7. And Vikings have been able to keep the Trojans at arm's length here in the fourth quarter.
Even if we just run the shot clock out
Yeah.
here, Scott, I mean, it takes it down to 49 seconds with an 8-point lead. The Vikings just need to run some clock.
They get it
I don't
into
even
Johnson.
I don't even think they need to score here.
Yeah, they just need to
Take care of the ball.
In order to throw up a desperation heave. But yeah, the clock is more important at this point. Here comes a trap out at half court. Minute to go in our game. Quirin with it, needs help. Gets it over to Shaw. He drives, gives it off to Kilo. He missed the layup, but an offensive rebound by Johnson, and he scores. That may do it. Johnson with 7 points, Vikes by 10. First double-digit lead of the night, and a steal. Johnson has it. Up ahead to Shaw. Vikes can just hold it. Coach Houck says get out to half court and just hold the ball. Going to be too little too late for Girard, but now they poke it away. Vikes need to make sure they don't foul as Girard gets the layup at the other end, and a timeout called by Coach Westcott. So we'll step away for a 30-second break with the Vikings leading by 8. You're listening to Viking Basketball on B93.
Labette Community College is meeting the need for an increased demand in qualified radiographers. Our radiography students will train on the latest technology in a hospital simulation environment.
I wanted to be able to go into a career where I could help people. And if you're going to go into that field in this part of the four-state area, LCC is the only place to come.
Tuition is nearly half the cost of universities. Scholarship and financial aid available for those who qualify. Text radiography to 620-293-6671 for more information or visit labette.edu.
.25 seconds to play in our game with the Vikings leading Girard 46-38. Tony, Vikes in great shape. They had the game wrapped up with the 10-point lead and possession, and then a nice steal by Girard, and they get the layup at the other end. But it'll still take a miracle for a Girard team to, with the exception of the second quarter, they have struggled mightily at the offensive end. Vikings obviously will face full court pressure here. I'd love to see them figure out a way to get the ball into the hands of their 5'10 senior Dante Sawyer.
The shocking stat I see right now, rebounds in the second half, we've out-rebounded them 19-8.
That's incredible. They do get it into Sawyer. And now over to Quirin. He's going to get it into the front court. Let's see if Girard's going to foul.
Doesn't look like it,
I don't think they are. They're going to throw in the
over.
towel. I think Coach Westcott knew it would be too little too late. They almost got the steal. Now Vikes get it to Barkas with 8 seconds. Vikes are going to win this one. 5 seconds, 3 seconds. Vikes get it back, and a foul with 0.6 seconds. A hard foul on Sawyer. That was a hard 5th foul, pretty intentional foul by the big man, Scott Moore. That was all frustration.
Terrible.
Poor sportsmanship there. And so they're going to call, they must have called some sort of a intentional foul there, Tony. Yeah. So 2 shots in the ball for whatever that's worth with 0.6 seconds left in the game. Dante Sawyer with 2 free throws coming. First one on the way is good. 6 out of 6 from the free throw line for Sawyer. 5 out of 5 here in the 4th quarter. Looking to make it a 10-point lead, and he does. Vikes are going to win this one 48-38. Vikes will just inbound the ball and let the time expire. Vikings are going to get a 10-point win over Girard to begin the season. I'm sure Coach Houck will be very, very happy with this result. Vikes just have to get it in, and this ball game is over. Final score, Parsons 48, Girard 38. Let's take a 3-minute break, and we will be back with the Bowen Pharmacy postgame show. You're listening to Viking Basketball on B93.
With many years of combined experience, Eye Care Associates of Parsons has set the framework in providing comprehensive eye health examinations for all ages and routine vision care for families throughout the four-state area. Our optometrists and staff provide remarkable care with state-of-the-art technology to help with diagnosis and management of eye health conditions. Give us a call or visit our website to schedule your next eye exam. Eye Care Associates of Parsons. Experience modern eye care.